But we're going to be programming today. It's not just any game. It's actually going to be a weird idea that I had a while ago that's simple enough to do and also fun enough for all of us to make. That's also not going to be a VR chat world because fuck that. Because the thing that I realized, okay? The thing that I realized about streaming programming is that if I don't make you a part of it, you don't understand my pain. That's right. You have to understand my pain by actually going through the process of thinking about in the game, by thinking about would this feature that you want in this game actually work. So what I'm gonna do, otherwise, sorry, you get nothing. Otherwise, you're gonna say some crazy shit like, oh, I want to kill a beam here or something. Like, oh, I want this like crazy, I don't know, this like thing that's like impossible, so I do. It's like, no, buddy, we can't do that. It's literally impossible. So I make you suffer by trying to go through it yourself and actually like taking in and like trying to take part in the creation process where you have to figure it out as well. Okay? That's what we're doing. It's bad enough that you're at work. Why must you suffer here too? Because that's the point of this stream. I think, okay, I will say programming streams kind of strike me as like a thing that we do because we want each other to suffer and not necessarily because we want to be happy with each other, right? It's like a thing that we do because we feel like, oh, we want to torture each other in some way to be able to get things done. And it's a bit like the accountability circle, right? It's a shared state of pain, not necessarily a state of happiness. A state of happiness. So, pitch for the game is this. Very simple game, okay? Game is about you running a business called Monkey Business. That's why it's called Monkey Business. The reason why it's called Monkey Business is because you are going to make a business containing a bunch of monkeys that type away on a typewriter. And over time, they will give you words. The monkeys will give you random words. Why is this important? Because these words will randomly have different attributes assigned to them that allow you to do things like write stories to sell in order to make money or fulfill requests. You'll be asked to write a constitution for a new option to eat the keycaps. Hey, how come it didn't appear? I didn't connect it to Twitch. Can you? I will write it for you. Or can you? I have to refund you. Sorry, I have to refund you. Sorry. I have to refund you. Can you do it again and I'll refund you? Sorry. I didn't know. Sorry. SMH. He's a bad streamer. Get him. How was I supposed to know? What's going on, okay? I can't even tell what's going on in my own head sometimes. How do I refund you? Report? No, don't report her. Give her money back. Here, look. If you do it again, it'll show up now, okay? It'll show up now. I think. And all of you, yeah, it'll show up now. It's connected to the WebSocket, sorry. How do I refund you? How do I refund you? How do I manage moderation, review requests. Here we go. I can't refund you. Sorry, you just get fucked. I don't know why I can't refund you. That's actually sad. You want option to eat the keycaps. Honestly, that actually might be interesting. So that's the basis of the game. The monkeys type words at random. They eventually give you a word, and it's visually it's gonna look like that whole thing of like, you know, the Matrix where the letters are kind of like falling in, but it's not really that. Sorry, this like music is way too intense for a segment. It's a great song, but it's like way too intense. But instead, of it actually doing that, they'll just give you like words per minute, let's say, like, and you might get like one word every 30 minutes, let's say, per monkey, right? So we have to build mechanics around this idea of like eventually getting more and more words. See, now your ticket's in. How does it make you feel that now your ticket's in? Option to eat the keycaps. We'll just leave it there for now, okay? So it's like, I want you to think about these mechanics because like even this is interesting, right? If they eat the keycaps, does it mean that they can't do anything? Does it mean that they aren't able to write any more words? Still waiting for... Sorry, I will never cook ever again. We are never going to do a cooking stream like ever again. Last time went horribly. We are never doing that ever again. Me too. I'm going to solve your ticket right now. A +2. I'm gonna solve your ticket. Ethra. Ethra, Steam. Is it multiplayer? It is not Wait, it says online co-op, but I don't think it's actually available yet. I think they're lying to you. It says it's online co-op. Yeah, okay. There is no multiplayer co-op. I'm sorry to say it. There is no multiplayer. It went fine last time. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I really enjoyed being able to go in and having to. I really enjoyed the like cooking game where I couldn't cook anything at all. Yeah, that's what's confusing. And since I was playing, you thought that I would know. Since like an option, like I'm sorry, I'm sorry. For it's not your fault. I just love to shitpost new viewers because it's so funny. Because it's like I don't have all the answers. You know what I mean? You don't got all the answers, streamer. You don't got all the answers. I don't actually know too much about the thing, but yeah, because I remember when the game started, it did mention that like there's like missing features from it because it's still in like a playtest. So I'm assuming that's sort of why there's nothing there yet. So I'm crying. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry for being mean to you. I'm sorry. It's okay. Come over here. I'm sorry. Now, let me make you feel better. Don't you feel better now? Don't you feel better now? Okay. I'm forgiven. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Google! Stop processing! Sakuna strip. That's good. It's a rite of passage to be yelled here. You know what it is? I don't even yell at every chatter. It's just like sometimes a chatter comes in with a question and it's like, I don't know how I would know this, so I'm just gonna play along with it. It's like, some questions that I know about are like, how do you wipe your ass? Okay? I know how to do that, okay? Get at least 2 fingers inside to really scoop it out, yeah? But other things, I'm like, I have no clue. Like, I'm sorry to say it, I don't know what to do if your mother hates you. But if you want advice on like, why does your mom hate you? I can tell you it's because you're a loser. You know what I mean? The question has to be like veered towards a specific way of being said for me to be able to answer the question. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You're distracting me again. Wait, I know what you're all doing now. You're all distracting me. We need to actually go and make the project. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna make a game called Monkey Business, and this game is about monkeys who type words, and each word is gonna have like a sentiment attached to it. This is the baseline of the game. Actually, maybe I should open up the documentation so we can actually write this down so you know what I'm doing. I'm also doing it in Obsidian now because org mode, while it's nice to have org mode, honestly, trying to replicate some of the features of Obsidian, I miss Obsidian a lot, especially for the graph view. It's nice to have that integration. Honestly, it's nice. Just give me a moment. I need to like go and make the project folder again. What? Oh, new Monkey Business. There we go. I'm gonna go Monkey Business, and this is the folder now. Okay, good. So that's the folder. I gotta go. This is not the stream notes. This is the personal notes. I need to move this actually. Close this. You know what? How about this? I also need to fix the music. Sorry. I realized that the music, I need to do the, so when it's silent, you hear more of the music. I need to do this. There we go. So now when I talk, the music volume goes down. But when I'm not talking, the music volume goes up. You're welcome. Booba. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, please give me a moment. I have many windows open. I haven't made the streaming plugin yet. Because I haven't made the streaming plugin yet, it's like kind of annoying to set things up. So please give me 1 second. I need to switch this over so I can hear it as well, so that I know the volume's too loud or not. There we go. It's good. There we go. Just a bit more is good. Yeah. Okay, now it's good. You want Dino Nuggies? You can have Dino Nuggies. What do the Dino Nuggies do though? You have to add to your feature. What do the Dino Nuggies do? Okay, what do the Dino Nuggies do when you have? I'm gonna go to the programming section too. Just like be warned, okay? Just like be warned. I can't answer everything. Wait. Gives chat money. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we can do that. Also, sorry. The attack is way too short. The attack should be a lot shorter. It's like too quick. Should be like 100. Yeah, 100 is good. That's good. 100 milliseconds attack. Yeah, it's good. Good. So I need to move some things around. Sorry, I need to move some documentation around because you're not supposed to see some of this. Some of this is from my personal project. Let's go in. Let's write down what we're making here. Cry. I'm sorry. You don't get any money. There's no money here. You're poor. You're all poor. These are the documentations. Your name's too long for the ticket. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? I made this in like 5 minutes. I don't know what to tell you. This thing was made in a single night. It doesn't look good. We can fix it later. We can fix it later. We can fix it live as part of the programming. Okay? But my goal with this game is this. First off, monkey stream programming monkey business. I needed more minutes. I needed more minutes. I didn't have enough minutes. I don't got the answers, Sway. I don't got the answers. Okay? This is Monkey Business Overview, a game where you have a bunch of monkeys on typewriters that write random shit until they give you words. You have to assemble the words into stories that fit the theme of whatever it is you're contracted to make in order to stay alive and make money. Jobs can range from writing the latest hit fiction genres to helping a new nation with their constitution, okay? With their new constitution, okay? It all comes from the monkeys. It all comes from monkeys. Monkeys and typewriters. Am I right? Am I right? You are right. That's why we're playing the monkey game today. Let me see. I also need to. Can you remind me to add this? Also, sorry, I need to add this feature. Stream UI. The work log or like the to do. I need to do this. I need to do. What's it? It's like this, right? I need to do Spotify API connection to show. Well, Spotify/YouTube music API connection to show the currently playing song. Okay, that I need to do that too. Sorry. Was a stream pro? How do you get the notes again? There we go. It's been a while since I've used this, but yeah. Maybe I need to lower the volume as like a baseline. So, the monkeys give you words. You take these words and you assemble them into some kind of story. So you say, okay, well, maybe somebody's contracting you to write a story about I don't know. But like maybe they're asking you to write a heated rivalry hockey, like a hockey fiction sex thing. Okay, well that's good because then you need to hope that your monkeys are going to give you words that like relate to sex. Yeah, so you have to hope that your monkeys are willing to give you something to work with, because if they don't, then it's over. No, what's wrong with heated rivalry? Huh? You don't like hot hockey sex, huh? I think you're missing out. I think that you're missing out. So basically, that's like what it is, okay? But it's an idle game, so it's because you have to wait for the monkeys to like give you words. We can do anything with this game, okay? There's like a bunch of features that like we could build to make the game interesting and fun. Like the monkeys, maybe we get to like feed the monkeys to keep them alive. Maybe you need to keep them entertained so that they don't eat your keycaps, right? So maybe it could be like a features, okay? So maybe it's like okay, like have to keep monkeys entertained and fed well, otherwise they start to eat the equipment, like the keycaps. Oh, actually, also for the keycaps, can buy different sets of keycaps for your monkeys, so you can hear the typing noise of that keycap. So if you want like a clicky office, you can have a clicky office. If you want like a silent office, then like you can get like lubed Holy Panda sets for like $50, right? But like that's the whole thing, is like you can play around with the whole thing, and it's like okay, maybe you can do and it's like okay, maybe some monkeys have this, some monkeys have like that, right? Like I think that'd be a fun thing to do, right? Probably, right? Maybe. You were a fan of hockey before the slot books. Now it's just awkward. What? You don't like to imagine that the players will like get naked and start like having sex right on the ice? I'm sorry to say it, but I don't even know if you really like hockey though. I don't know. Do you really like hockey? Huh? Why is it that the release only goes up to 1 second? The release should be multiple seconds. How about the Dino Nuggies? Okay, maybe one of the foods that like you can give them must feed monkeys. Okay, one of the foods is a Dino Nuggie. Okay, so this is from Noggy. This is technically from you. I'm gonna put your names in the credits, and then if people hate the feature, they can yell at you. Okay, and like these are related too. Damn, that's a chill OST. Thank you. See, you like it? It's a very chill song. It's No One Noticed by the. This one is No One Noticed by the Marias. Last one was a Mac Marco song. Great Canadian artist. I'm drinking water. Sorry. Maybe it's cutting out too much. Maybe the attack should be slower. Sorry. Maybe it should be something like this, like a whole second or something. There we go. And not as heavy. Testing. 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 There we go. It's a great song. It's a really good song. The Marias is a very interesting band. They used to be like a couple, and then apparently the singer broke up with the actual, like, the person doing the singing stuff. Wait, now it's not killing anything. It needs to be a bit lower. Sorry. More testing. More testing. Testing. There we go. They had like a falling out, and so the band was like I think the band is now dead because they had a falling out, the two people in the relationship. And so now that I think that the band is dead, I don't think they'll ever make music ever again. Yeah, it's actually very sad. We'll never get to hear this beauty ever again.
She doesn't love me anymore. Oh, the band is gonna break apart. We'll never make music like this again.
This is why we never get to programming. By the way, chat. How many lines of hockey? Sorry, not how many lines of hockey. How many lines of code have I written so far? Huh? Okay. Now people think that you're a fan of hockey because of the slop books. I mean, that's funny that they think that, because hockey as a sport is older than like sex. Lines. How many lines of hockey have I written? Okay, next stream game we're going to make a hockey game. Okay, next stream game we're going to make a hockey game, and we're going to make the hockey game be like you have to write lines of code to get your players to play the game of hockey. Is that not a sick idea, or is that not a sick idea? I'm sorry to say it, but I think that that's a sick idea. Dude, he's so sick with it. Dude, he's so smart. Holy shit, his brain is throbbing. Actually throbbing. Sorry, wrong mood. It's like fucked up. This band is called Men I Trust. They're still all hanging out together. Canadian band, great music from Montreal. Monkeys on typewriters that give words over time. This is the baseline. This is a baseline feature. Okay, jobs that must be completed in order to continue running the business. Okay, running the writing business baseline. Okay, these are the baseline features. From here, everything else flows. Okay, this game is a fairly simple game because it's just an idle game involving monkeys and writing words. Oh, also, way to share writing on social media such that people can see your funny writing. Okay, baseline. Have this. Maybe this rules for the writing to prevent too much reuse of words and to force the player to be creative. E.g., no using the same word except certain words like that more than once every 5 words. So you can't just say the same thing over and over and over. You have to write something creative to hit the thing. Words have a mood tagging so that each word can fulfill a purpose, such that jobs may require a specific percentage of it to be a specific mood. Baseline. Hey, you've heard wise people say that the amount of lines of code is not indicative of how good you are, so don't worry about it. I've written nothing! The same people would say you have to write at least something. The same people would go, listen, buddy, you have to write at least one line of code. That's why you never write code. You know that you're the best regardless. +2. I'm sorry. Who am I to say that you don't know what you're doing? Who am I to say that you don't know what it is that you're doing? Who am I to say that like I have no clue what it is that is going on? Because you are the best person there is. Print hello. Sorry, this is not Visual Basic. We are not working on Visual Basic, Grandma. Okay, we've moved on. Okay, the hot new language is Rust. All right, where's that print statement? You're a genius. Oh shit, that's good. We don't do statements anymore, Grandma, okay? It's all macros now. It's macros top down. It's just macros all the way down. Every programming language is just trying to recreate Lisp in a worse way. Okay. These are the baseline features of the game. These are the features that you've suggested. You can continue to suggest more. Anybody can suggest it. It only takes 2 hours of watching to suggest one feature based on the points. And I have a goal for this game. For 1x your mom and x. For x1 your mom. Sorry. For x1 your mom and x. Mom! 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 What I want with this game is this, okay? We're actually going to release it. This game is not just a game to be made on stream forever, to go forever, to do nothing at all. This is a game that I actually want to release because I think it's funny to make a game that we all make together on stream and we actually release it onto Steam, okay? Goal is to release this by the end of the year. This is going to be like a really fast type of game that we make. By the end of the year, we just go as fast as we can to make like a dog shit game to release it with all of chat's crazy ideas, okay? On Steam, okay? That's the goal for this. Because I also need to do it anyways for other things that I'm making. So I need to go through the process anyways of like signing up as like a Steam dev. So I need to figure out this, and because I need to figure this out for my own projects, we're gonna figure this out live together as a team. Okay? This popcorn's really good. I'm gonna drink my coffee. You've got the syntax for for loops, so loop your mom. Okay, I will say it's crazy how like every single syntax for like say like for loops and that stuff, right? It's always different, and I feel like all the syntax should just be the same thing because like we know what you're trying to do, but why is it always a different thing that you have to write every single time? Because it's so goddamn confusing which one it is. And it's like I don't know if I want to like learn like a new thing every single time. So you know what it is? This music is making me aggressive. Everyone, we're going to calm down now, okay? Everyone, we're gonna take a chill pill. We're gonna calm down. And nobody's gonna be angry, okay? We're gonna chillax, okay? We don't need Tame Impala to tell us how to feel about things. We're gonna slow it down. Eat shit! And then I played like fentanyl or something. No, I won't do that bit again. Every time I do that bit, like people leave. People leave whenever I play fentanyl, and people get really mad. Actually, back into my old ways again. I don't actually know how it starts. He has like a very interesting pitch for his voice, where it's like high, but it's also low. It's like weird how it sits in that space where it's like I can't reach, because I can't hit that mid range that like he's in, where it's like back into my old ways again. It's like something there, but I'm definitely off tune because I'm trying to hit the like top side of it, but I can't hit the top side of it. It's like my voice is naturally too low for it, and then when I hit the high note, I like start to go into my falsetto too soon. I don't have I don't have like a good range. Yeah. Is everyone clear as mud on this game idea? How's everyone feeling? Okay, the music is now chill. This feels more like a chant. We have to like work on things. Okay, this is what we're going to be making today, and we're going to release it by the end of the year on Steam. Which means we're going to get a playable build within 1 or 2 streams of this, which is kind of crazy because this is a once a week thing. But that's how it's going to be. Okay. Once a week, we work on this game together as a stream. We see how far it goes, and we hopefully make it happen. Now, the fun thing is that this is also a chance for me to experiment with something called Bevy, which is a Rust game engine. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and try this out, because this is surely going to be painful. But who cares if it's painful? Because what's the point of programming if you can't have fun with it? Do you think that Linus programs because he likes to program? No, he doesn't give a fuck about programming. Linus programs because he makes bonkers bucks. Because like people tell him to go program. Okay, he does it for the thrill of the game, and that's what we're gonna do too. We're gonna do it for the thrill of the motherfucking game. Okay, that's why we're gonna spend all of our innovation tokens on a Rust game engine that prides itself on the idea of being purely an ECS game engine. Oh boy. So the whole thing's been written in the Rust, and we're gonna see what happens. It's actually got like a recent update actually, which as you know, I'm making a different project, like the card game with this. And it's actually kind of interesting to see because like they've been making some very good progress with us over time, including things like next generation scenes. This macro is so fucking good for writing UI with, because how you wrote UI before was dog shit in this. I hated doing UI within Bevy, and I was like, this thing needs an editor. This alone makes it like, oh man, I feel like I'm writing. It almost feels like I'm in the same mindset of writing JSX in like a Reacty way, but without all the pitfalls of that type of like idea of like how that works behind the scenes with the shadow dom and shit like that. Okay, it just works. It just lines up well, and I'm glad that they took that as the inspiration, because otherwise I think it would have been way worse overall without that. And this is a real game engine. Okay, people make games with this game engine that are real. This is a game made with Bevy. Okay, the renderer is pretty good. There's another game made with it, Tiny Glades, but I think they had to make their own Vulkan renderer because at the time 0.12 or something or 0.14 they didn't really have a good rendering story, so they just made their own Vulkan renderer, but now it has a built-in one that's like pretty good. Yeah. I've been liking it for my card game. It's been very nice. It's a very simple game stylistically, so there's not really much need for like heavy graphics, but it's been very fun to work with. It's been very interesting to sort of like mold my mind towards some way of working with it in like a certain way. So it's nice. 6 years of development. So we're gonna use this today to try to make this game, and we'll see how far we go. This might be awful, and because we're working with it in Rust, I need to actually go to the folder and actually do all this. Don't look at this. This is porn. He's showing me porn. He's showing me porn. Why is he showing me porn? No! No! Monkey business. I don't think I set things up. I was setting up something to try to do the make command, but it's kind of annoying, so I'll just do it over here actually. No, he's making porn. No. Okay, while that's installing, because the first install takes a while. Where's the guy with the shirt up? You're right. Give me a second. Um, you can't see this. No. At least 2 people here will enjoy it. Topless man. No. Not topless man. No, ASCII art. No, not search for emojis, you fuck. ASCII art, so sensitive. Yeah, how do I see, like, how do I search for ASCII art? Topless men? Where? Soon. Soon, very soon. Now 3 people will enjoy it. Welcome, you're home. Welcome home. Does anybody have like a thing to like find good ASCII art, chat? What did they use before to find ASCII art? What did they use before to find good ASCII art? I don't know. What is this? I'm just clicking on random links to try to find like a topless Gooner ASCII person. Topless men. These are all AI generated. I need like a really good. What's the ASCII website that I use for the Gooner stuff? ASCII. Chat, I don't know. I think the website that I used to use is like gone. I think the website I used to use is gone. You've heard people say that Rust can be annoying for games specifically. Not that you would know because you can't program. Did they feel anything like that or did it feel fine? I will say there are some things that are very annoying about Rust. One is that because you have to be very exact about what you're doing, your typing can get very complicated from the get-go. Like it is a little annoying to have to deal with that problem initially. But I think it is sort of like a get good thing for that part where it's like once you understand how to do it, there's a lot of ways to sort of like break the typing open so that you can kind of like skip ahead to the good stuff. So it's not too painful. Okay, if you can find me ASCII art of like a topless dude for like gooning, please send it to me, okay? I'm sorry to say it, I don't have the answers. But if you can find me like good ASCII art of like a topless dude, I will add it to this list. So there's that part, which is kind of annoying. There's also the other one of like a sigh. Well, I don't know how to find it. It's hard. But the thing that I find the most annoying is that it's sort of similar to the same problem that like I guess like C++ would sort of have, where you can't. The whole ecosystem really relies on this idea of traits, right? Like you have to have a certain trait for things to work. You have to implement these traits for things to work, and it requires a level of cohesion across the ecosystem to be able to use these traits across different things. When you define your own traits for your own game logic, you can't just like have it hook into the things that are created elsewhere. Like it's the orphan rule where you can't implement a trait for a structure that is not owned by you if it comes from like a third-party library or like a third-party crate. And so it ends up being annoying to have to try to like hook things up when you're trying to like integrate different things in if you have like a very specific way of doing things. What's another annoying thing? I've heard people say build times when the project gets larger, but I've worked on fairly large like C++ projects and those builds were god awful without any caching. So it's like I haven't been like, whoa, it's so slow compared to that. I remember trying to compile things in C++ without any caching, and I'm like, holy fuck, this shit takes forever. We have to there's like a scaffold that we have to do. There's like a specific scaffold for Bevy that we have to do. What else have I encountered in terms of problems with Rust? I mean, my game is also simple. It's like a card game, right? So it's not too painful. So orphans have it rough in programming languages too. Yeah, that's it. That's the take. Your dad walked in when I showed those arts and you're away from your PC. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you tell him that I'm actually a programmer? If you show him my stream, I'm actually I'm actually programming stuff. Sorry, there's like a specific scaffold I have to do, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't tell me that you're in trouble, please. It would be so funny if you're in trouble, but I really hope that you're not in trouble. Because that would be so funny. That would be so funny. Oh, here we go. I have to add this to the cargo thing so it compiles quickly. Dad, it's code. It's code. You don't understand, Dad. You were seeing things. Dad, it's just code. What is it doing? The thing they use to find files doesn't really work sometimes. There we go. Dad, it's just code. What are annoying things that I encounter? I'm trying to think of like, because honestly, it's a valid question. It's a very valid question. I'm studying computer science, Dad, please. Dad, please, no. Add all these. And I don't think I'm going to build for Wasm. Also, because the Wasm build, I think you have to do something else as well. I also need to add this. Oh, fuck, I have to add this. Dynamic linking. Here we go. I'm going to do... I think this is fine. We'll just do like this, and then we'll do like features, this, features. Dynamic linking. I'll just do it for now, and then I'll think about it as like a build script thing only. But just for now, this will just be good. Because if you do it all the time, then you always have to have the dynamic linking, so you can't just like pull it out. You have to like you have to send it with the actual like library. And you must also enable the performance optimization. Or you get a too many exploited symbols error. What? When I said, oh, because on Windows, isn't there like a hard limit? I swear in Windows, isn't there some like hard limit of like you can only have like a certain number of symbols within within any DLL? Yeah. This the 6553335 limit. Okay. Alternative linkers? No, it's okay. Nightly. This gives access to the latest performance improvements, including generic sharing. That's another big thing about Rust that's interesting, actually. It's not really related to games, but specifically. It is funny that, like, everything that I've seen is, like, nightly Rust is, like, where you want to go, because nightly Rust has, like, a lot of really, really good stuff in it that you'd want to use for everything, because, like, even though it's nightly, and it should be unstable, it's not actually that unstable, and also, like, all the new features are being built on there, obviously. So, like, and it takes a very long time to land as a stable feature for very obvious reasons. But because of that, it's very difficult to, like, get to that point, you know? Oh yeah, the trace logging. I need to add this too in the dependencies section. This means use the same version and then add those features. Okay. And there was something else I had to do. This thing. You have to like build the app thing. I keep forgetting this thing. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to do now here. What else is like painful about Rust? Like I'm trying to think of like what else is really painful about Rust for game development. Again, very cursory usage of it for my card game thing. Type conversions, because they're so strict, it can feel very painful trying to do like the rigmarole of like which way do I go? And I think the errors for that type of stuff is very weak in the sense of like, okay, let's say you want to get like one type into another type, but it doesn't implement like an into or from conversion directly. How do you do that sort of conversion? What's like the chain that you have to follow to get to the point where it does work? That can be very annoying, but it's a thing that you have to pay the cost of no matter what programming language you use. Here you pay it in the form of trying to write it out, and it happens often because like in games, right? If you want to convert like you're often converting values because you have to like deal with like computation using one type of value, but you have to store it in like a different form because like the way that it's stored and set up to be stored, say for like the world position, doesn't have nearly as much precision as like say time, let's say, right? So it's like kind of annoying to do that at times, but not enough for it to be painful. But it is like, I think that's like one spot where the language being very explicit gets annoying, is that there's not really much guidance of like what's the chain to follow to get to a resolution to something. It sort of expects you to know how you're supposed to get there, but if you don't know how to get there already, and you have to ask that question, then you'll never know, because there's no real easy answer of like, how do you turn an F64 into like a U16 or something? I don't know, like, not to, I mean, that's a very contrived example. Like, how do you turn, like, I don't know, some like floating point number type into some other floating point number type that you know that, like, the confines of it, you won't lose any precision on the value because it will never ever get to that point, like realistically. But there's, like, no conversion written for it, so you have to, like, tell it how to, like, do it. That comes up sometimes. What else is painful about Rust for games? What else is painful? There's no resources. Like, no one's writing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to the Bevy page and you go to the page of like how many people have like made games with like this game engine. Made with Bevy. There's not that many games. You have Tenet, you have Tiny Glade. That I know of these two only, and then the rest are like smaller games. So it's like you go to look for help. It's like I don't know. It's very hard to find. GeoGuessr uses Bevy for 3D rendering. Okay, that's fucking sick. I'm sorry, but that's fucking sick. I didn't know. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Also, the fact that GeoGuessr has a mobile app now. That's actually crazy. What else? See, but like the thing that to keep in mind is that when you see me searching for like a problem that I've run into, I don't think it's also because I'm so early in the process. Like I've actually developed like enough the logic where the game is playable, and like the idea of what the card game is that I've told you before. Like the idea of like the tokens, you can move them around, the physicality of the cards, the fact like you have to like aim and like maneuver your cards and spin them around so it doesn't get hit by like something. It's all in and it works, and I can make the game. I can add new features very quickly. And it's a testament to the fact that I think the language is sort of at the point where it does feel like you can do a lot. But unlike C++, let's say, I feel like you need to know less C++ to be pretty good at writing code that just works with it. Versus like Rust, where you need to know a lot more at the baseline to be able to start working, like writing code that works at all. But in the end, I think like once you hit like if you're somebody who can be considered like an intermediate programmer, I think you're going to be okay programming in any language. Like to me, languages just don't really matter. Like there's certain considerations in terms of like, is it a garbage collected language? Can you control certain things with your language to do things like, I don't know, performance? That's like good, right? But once you have that, all languages sort of feel the same. I don't really feel too much of a pain point from the syntax side of things. The only interesting point was that it was interesting to try to get threading going because the Stream UI thing, it uses async for the network request to set up the connection to the Twitch WebSocket, right? And like it's this thing. It's like this thing that you see here with these tickets. This is written in Bevy, and I did this very quickly, but there's a tiny thing about you have to figure out how to like handle the async thing and how to actually like spawn the runtime. And for a game, it's more important because you have to think about like, okay, well, which cores are going to use it, right? I've heard that when you write for console, you have to especially care about the fact that like you have to like offload or like spread the work as much as you can for like consoles and stuff. So that might be like a weird issue to run into because like the async story it seems like it's really written for, or at least the most popular runtimes seem very written for, say like Tokyo, seem very much written for like web server work. I don't know how like true that is, but it seems like that way just based on the way that they sort of operate by default. But then that's the other benefit of like Rust too, is that like you can go on and like find a million crates for everything. Like maybe you don't even want to use it and you use a much simpler like a runtime for it that just keeps the thread busy the entire time. There's like a really simple one that just like keeps on like waiting for like a new task always and just runs them ASAP, right? So it's like I think the ecosystem is large enough that it can cover the weaknesses of some of the things, and then you can like use other things in place of it to solve those issues. I don't know enough about the ecosystem to say otherwise though, so it's like don't like quote me on that. So it's not too bad. But yeah, it is kind of nice in that sense. And even like people say rapid prototyping is harder, something like you can't just say I don't care if it works well and there's 40 members. I just want to change stuff fast and that's how it plays. I think it's still doable. I think the problem is that, and I think this is really a testament to I think Bevy specifically, because you would probably have that issue in C++ too. Like if you had to make a game in Rust, what game engines do you reach for, right? I don't know. But then when you reach for a game engine in C++ or C#, you have Unity and Unreal. And it's not that rapid prototyping is any easier in those because it's easier to write in the language. I think it's because the engines have done such a good job of like abstracting out all the things that you care about that you can do that very quickly because all you have to care about, all the engines, because the engines do a lot of work so that you only have to focus on the behavior of your game. Like when you write a script to attach as a component onto a Unity game object, you're writing purely a functional script for the gameplay. You don't care how the object gets allocated. You don't care how it gets deallocated. You don't care about dealing with the storage. You don't even know what stores it. It literally doesn't ever come up. But in Rust, what game engines can you point to that has that level of like maturity that handles that, right? So I think it's I think there's like a truth to that statement, but I think it's actually more on the engine side. Because honestly, if you write your own game engine, I'm sorry to say it, you're gonna have to figure out like a storage scheme. You're gonna have to figure out how to handle this at some point, and then that's gonna affect how you actually even interact with it. Because what's your allocator for things now? How do you allocate new objects in the game engine? When do you clean things up? If you write your own game engine, I think you have to care about that stuff. But because I think modern game engines sort of like get around that problem very easily, I think a lot of people come from the mindset of like it's easier, but I don't know how much of it is attributed to the game engine. So at least there's like that part. I will say though that you can write simpler code in C++ that just works without a lot of fanfare. Like if I go to Godbolt, let's say. I don't know. If I go to Godbolt, and it's been a while since I've written C++, so like please bear in mind this is dog shit. Also, has code been written yet? Wow, that could sound rude. It's okay. Even if you're rude, I know that you hate me. Okay, you could just go inside here and you're like, fuck it. I'll just make a class, and I'll just make like a class called like dog shit shooter enemy. Okay. And it's like, okay, then I'll just like write this shit, and I don't care, and like I don't care where it gets allocated. I'll just be like, fuck it. I'll just be like, auto dog shit shooter, auto DSE equals new dog shit shooter enemy. Like I could be like, I don't care where this goes. I don't care what like happens to it, and then just like call a function on it. I don't know, like public void, I don't know, eat shit, fuck ass. Rayo. Also, Rayo, your name reminds me of the creator of this other game. I don't know why your name reminds me of them. This game is so fucking sick. This is one of my favorite strategy games that no one ever knows about, and I hate it so much that like no one ever knows about it. It's such a good game. This game to me is like a 10 out of 10 game. Huh? I don't know, because like the creator of the game, they used to have a website, and their website was called like Rayo Games or something. So like every time I see your name Rayo, I'm like, oh shit, you remind me of this game. You've never seen it before? It's so good. It's one of the best. It is literally one of the best like strategy survival defense games I've ever played. You build a city. It's just a giant tower defense game combined with a city builder. Oh, but yeah, also yeah, oh damn software and yeah, we don't do that here, right? So like, you can kind of like go ahead and like write code. I don't remember much about C++. I actually don't remember how to like write like a function anymore, but but you know what I mean? Like you can do this very quickly, and it is easy to scaffold because you don't really care too much about types. But you can kind of get the same thing within Rust, which I hope to demonstrate to some degree, but I need to remember how to actually get this thing going. Because you do this, then you have to set up like systems and stuff, right? You set up a system, you write a system, and then you do this. And wasn't there like a bunch of like default systems? There was a bunch of default systems too. Also, sorry. There's like a bunch of default systems and plugins. There's like a default. Here we go. The default plugin system. I don't think it's nearly as bad as what people say it is. I think like it's ad plugins. I don't think that in Rust it's nearly as bad as what people say it is. But I do think that there's some truth to the idea of like, I think when you know enough about how to write C++, like you don't have to deal with like, okay, is this going to be like a box type? Like, am I going to go like, I don't know, let foo equal box this? Do I have to care about this? I can just do like, because I have to figure out like, I don't know, this thing of like my traits, right? I need to figure this out and then how to like unbox it and like what those constraints are. I can just go like in C++, I can just go like a raw pointer and I just do this shit raw. Fuck, how do I get back to Godbolt? Also, you remember them. We gave them VIP because they suffered. They suffered a great death on that day. They nearly died, okay? They nearly died, okay? But like you could just do like a pointer to like anything. Like it's like, I don't know, auto foo equals, I don't know, fuck all. And then like you can just do that or something. I don't know. What's the sentence again? Pointer was get the address, that becomes a pointer. I don't know, something like that. Like you can skip a lot of like that complex parts of like how do you pass things around. But even then, I think it's like if you're doing C++ well, you still have to care about it to some degree. Like you would use smart pointers and you would think about which smart pointer to use and you would use references basically everywhere. And if you do pass a smart pointer, you'd have to care about ownership semantics anyways. So it's like, it's not too painful where I'm like it feels awful to use compared to Rust. Because I'm like, in Rust, I'm already thinking about this stuff anyways. You know what I mean? He doesn't know. Does he know? I still think about that moment because nobody knew. What's crazy is that looking back on that VOD, your messages didn't even show up once. And I was like, how come no one's saying this? Is nobody saying the ghost in my head talking to me? He's saying things to me, and I don't know if I like what he's saying to me. That was good. That was a really good one. But yeah. As far as I can tell, I haven't hit any of the same problems with like Rust. I think the problems with Rust are probably going to come up later, which is like far in the future. It's like I don't think any console supports Rust. I don't know. Like I don't even know what a Rust build toolchain looks like for the PS5. Let's say I think only Tiny Glade really has anything going for that. So who knows? We'll I figured that out. But the rest of it's fairly easy. So yeah, all the scaffolding's done. This is the scaffolding. Okay. Very simple. You write a system. You go my system. Okay, I think that's how you do it, and you do a print. Actually, wasn't there like a different way to print it? Wasn't there like a specific logging statement I can do? Your first system. Yeah, print line. Oh no, not print line. What's the thing about like the log info? Is it not the info macro? What happened to this? No information available. Well, how come? No information available. Why don't I? Oh, because I gotta. No, but I should have it. Am I crazy? What's the login rate? Nah, he doesn't know for real. No, he doesn't know for real. I'm going crazy. It's this thing. Do I not have it inside the project? I swear I do via Bevy, but I don't know. Use log info. Oh shit, what? Wait. It didn't even attach. Sorry. My LSP client died. I think I know why. My LSP client died. Was it LSP? What was it? LSP restart? That's weird. Why is my LSP not? Sorry. Can I go build? Fuck. Give me a moment. You're looking for the pre-release package. It requires to be specified correctly. Fail to specify a unused manifest key toolchain. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter for the toolchain for the manifest. I thought that would matter. Okay. Fail to set the version for the requirement. The Bevy Dylib 19.1 for version found Mac. Oh. Is it because this isn't? What's the current pre-release? Yeah, I think I remember it. It's because of the pre-release thing. I think they're doing something with like the builds. I can't remember what it was. This is like a very. I mean, I will say the one thing that I enjoy the most about Rust is that I can just pull down a package and use it very. I know there's a lot of programmers who like hate the fact that you can just pull down packages and just use them. But I'm telling you right now, it is a godsend. Can you imagine having to like go and like find a specific thing that you want to use in like a specific way? Yeah, it's because it's not even built yet. Okay, because that's just released 2 days ago. I can't use this feature. That's good. I know that people hate package managers, but you're gonna deal with third-party code no matter what you do, so you might as well just like live with it. Because at some point, the third-party code is like gonna be something that you have to deal with anyways. Like it's like you either have it in a third-party folder that you just like sync over with like a Git sub module, or you do it like this. Like either way, it's the same thing. Okay. The difference is you use your package manager or you use Git. It's all the same thing, really. This was such a funny stream, dude. You're glad to have been the infamous one guy. The one guy was funny, and I'm sorry again, but that was a perfect bit, honestly. You're just looking for because stop thinking and went, oh damn, switch to our side. Actually, way more versed than you at coding. What the fuck? Wish that that I have a great fun playing around with Rust and Evie. Okay, if you ever feel like somebody's better than you, don't think that. I always say this to people who are new to the industry or the people who are still like going into it. I always think to myself, it's not that anyone's any better or worse, but like the industry is so vast that like the things that we work on or have like no relation to each other, right? If you asked me 7 years ago, 8 years ago, if I could do this, I would have no clue, because at the time I wouldn't have even had exposure to this stuff. I was just writing like web applications, right? So it's not really like a skill thing. In my mind, if you can do this at all, I think you can do exactly what I'm doing too. I just have no life. Right? The reason why you can't do it is because you have a life. I have no life. That's why I'm stuck in this weird niche that doesn't exist commercially, and I'm doing this in a non-commercial way. But never downplay yourself. I think that everyone's capable of doing things. I think people just sort of like downplay themselves and they see someone that's like doing something that they don't understand. And it's like, oh, I don't know what's like going on. It's so, I don't know. This is like way better than me. But it's like, you know things that I don't know. You know what I mean? You like, if you, and like the odds of me being able to do what you do, zero. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad. You know, that's just how life is. Life is so vast that there's no way that any of us can truly know the machinations of the mind that goes on behind one's eyes. You know what I mean? I look at your eyes and I go, there's so much behind it that I'll never see. Who is the streamer talking to? Not again. Please tell me you see his messages, please. He's no longer considered as a suspicious account, please. It's like, who's this guy talking to? I think he's crazy. Can you imagine? It just happens again. It's like, I don't know who he's talking to. He's going crazy. Oh god, he's going insane. Somebody help him, please. Oh man, that is funny. That's actually funny. I guess I can't use that feature because they probably didn't build the library yet for the Bevy Dylib. The Bevy Dylib, so it's like a separate crate that you have to pull in. I guess they didn't build it for 0.19.1, and it's specifically based on the feature. It's looking for the same version tag probably, so can't use it yet. But that's fine. The Cabals won't be much faster. It's all the same speed anyways once you get it built, so it's fine. This engine, as far as I can tell from using it a lot, it's ECS. It's actually a very interesting ECS because it's like everything is ECS, including like even like the low level bits, except for the renderer, which I think is moving away from ECS, but still using ECS stuff. Like everything is built around the idea of like it's just pure ECS all the way down. So you do everything in ECS and you have to write things in systems and like components and stuff. Your UI and everything is the same thing. They have some sort of like escape hatches to sort of like step out of the ECS realm to do it in a much more, I guess, like comfortable way. Like for instance, they added this feature 2 or 3 versions ago called Observers, which is basically a callback that you run the moment that like say a button is pressed, which runs immediately versus systems which run in like a specific order. You don't have to use them, but it's interesting that they're adding those things too to make it easier to use. But at its core, it's an ECS engine, so you write everything in ECS and then hopefully it appears. Okay. I need to remember what the code for. I basically copy pasted the code from the example to render things because there's like a bunch of things you have to do with like the environment and stuff. Hot take: I don't think anybody ever remembers how to get like an environment looking unless you like specialize in the whole like environment thing. Because I'm like, how do you remember that like that environment is the environment of the space and how to like tweak it to make it look good? But I digress. I'm stupid. Was it other like boxes? It was like boxes. Sphere. Atmosphere. Here we go. And then you had to like insert these different resources. Actually, this is a great example of like Rust code. Here we go. +2. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. This is an example of like the input stuff. So you can handle the controls by just checking the keyboard input. It's very simple. You just spawn things into your game as you need it using deferred commands. You just queue these up and you spawn things like an atmosphere. Look at this. Atmosphere Earth. Atmosphere Earth. The only Earth that I know is do I still have the video? Probably don't. The only Earth that I know is this. This is the only Earth that I know. I love when he says that, and if you look at his face, like right here, he stopped smiling because he forgot that the song was still like going or something. Like he just said, "Okay." And then he smiled again because he's like, "Oh shit, I'm still on video." At the very end, you can see him reaching for the pause button. Look, you can see him reaching with his left or his right arm for the stop recording button. Look, you see him reaching over. No, not the Crypto Luigi. I'm surprised that Moro has never seen Crypto Luigi. Such a funny, such a funny like random thing that like a random company made, and the video is like it's just like a dude in his bedroom like reaching over to like turn off the recording, and it's like what is going on? Like what in the world is going on? This is new to you? That's crazy. I thought you knew. I thought you knew. You know what? Now I know. Now I know. I don't know. Let's just go down the list. I need to find the one where it's like, okay, oh, maybe it was under camera because it's under 3D rendering, 3D scene, basic shapes, simple lighting. I was thinking about like, because this thing has all the point lights and stuff. Oh, also, this engine has no editor. The reason why it has no editor is because they're still trying to make like an editor that like works with the ECS like paradigm of development, and they haven't really figured it out fully. Sorry, it's still compiling. The first compile always takes the longest. So they're trying to figure out how to like make an editor that actually works long term with this like ECS system in a way that'll actually be good versus just like throwing things out haphazardly. So there's no editor yet, so everything is done in code. You can make your own editor. It's not too painful. They added some new like stuff to make it work. Like the UI stuff is already there. There's some gizmos and other things that you can use to make it work, but yeah, it's just kind of like you have to do it yourself. Was there another environment thing? I think this was the thing with another environment thing. Global ambient light. See, I will nobody. It's like what's the analogous thing for for other languages? C++. I don't know about you, okay, but for me, I basically never remember anything about templates ever. I know like the basics of like templates, but like when I need to make a template that's like slightly more complex, I always have to reach for the documentation to look at how it's done and examples as well as like what the actual docs are. And I never truly know how to like write like a really good one. Okay, in JavaScript, it's things like it's things like a resize observer. Like you'll never remember how to use it because you'll never reach for it except for like the one time when you do. And so those like one times you go straight to the documentation. This is the same thing. I always think of these things as like shit that you won't be able to remember because it's literally such a niche thing that you only deal with once that you'll never have to deal with ever again. You know what I mean? Probably bad for me to say that because I'm sure somebody out there could remember this stuff, but I'm like, you tell me how to set up a resize observer, all I remember is you attach it to something and I don't remember anything else. It's impossible. Yeah, basically. Like it's like there's just too much niche knowledge. Like I'm like I think a lot of people have the expectation that like programming is like you remember every single detail. It's not like being a doctor. And I don't even think doctors can remember everything. Because like otherwise they wouldn't have like constant retrainings and like trainings for doctors. Like they wouldn't be doing it on a daily basis. Doctors wouldn't be reviewing their information over and over and over. Clearly there's like a process of like learning and absorbing to like continue to keep the information in your brain through using it, right? The problem is that in programming, when you no longer need to use something, it's because your company is saying, "Hey, hurry up! Why are these tickets not getting done? We're losing money over here. Can you please hurry it up?" Not the same. As a doctor, they see somebody with a broken leg every day. Me, I might see a resized observer once in a blue moon. Gotta go have an out stream. No worries. Have a great time. And thanks for showing up again. It's nice to see you again. And it's nice that everybody sees you too. See, I'm not crazy. They're actually real. Have an out stream. You'll probably come back to look the other days. We gained a viewer. After flaming them on stream, we've gained the viewers. I told you it works. Please give me a second. I have to take a quick call. Who left? Who left? They're messing with me. They see you. I swear they see you. I swear you're real. Still building. The first build takes a while. I swear you're real. Please, I swear you're real. Yeah, see? Honestly, it's not that much code to get up and running. Like, I know this is all sort of like behavior that's sort of built into the engine, but like even the code to transform, let's say, to like move things around, it's actually not that crazy to write the code. And it's not that painful. Because as long as you don't have to do any type conversions, then it just kind of flows very nicely, right? Again, I think like a lot of engines have just fooled people into believing that it's very easy. But you write your own game engine, you have to deal with all the stuff behind the scenes of like, okay, where does all the stuff live anyway? So it's like, I feel like Rust is not necessarily any more verbose than anything else. Like I write GD script, you know, for like a Godot game. It's like the same thing as this basically in terms of the code. You do all the same checks, but the syntax is slightly different, and like it doesn't really seem that much harder. And even with my own custom stuff with the card game and stuff, where I have like these like structs that have to build these like complex states, it's not that complicated to like do. So I'm like, I don't know. It's not that bad. Damn that saxophone. Bad, not good. Love Proceeding, featuring Arthur Verikai. I never remember how to say his name. Bad, not good. 10 out of 10. And I think they're from Toronto? Yeah, they're from Toronto. Crazy? I'm just saying. Canada's got some good music. Canada's got some amazing music. Sorry, it's getting into like music videos, which I don't want. I don't want any music videos. Can I get like, oh my god, chat. I fucking hate this. It's so stupid the way that like YouTube autoplayers, it just jumps over into some random like music video segment. And I was like, I don't want a music video segment. I just want to hear the sounds. The sound of music. Please give me a second. This one. Fuck it. We just listen to Bad, Not Good because the whole album's good and it'll just play, so it's fine. It's still building. I guess I should have set this up beforehand, but I figured we should just do it now. Oh, sorry. Oops. Wrong. I shouldn't have written that. Sorry. Don't do this. Do this. There we go. Could not compile because you're. This is basically saying could not compile because your code is dog shit. Wait for a moment. I think the LSP is starting now. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. It was saying can't compile this. It's dog shit. Okay, now the LSP should attach now. Now it should be okay. Maybe? If I do this? Still no. I think I forgot. I switched over from Noise into the UI2 stuff. And I forgot to set up the Lua line so it tells me what the status of the LSP is. And I forgot how to add that back, but what I had before was like from Noise. So I don't know what exactly is happening with the LSP. And it doesn't send you any notifications, which is also weird. Because I swear it used to send you messages. But maybe it's gone now. I don't know. If I go over here, and I go over to the... Just hurry up, just type. Just trying its best to type here. And go over... This was code that I copied online, so it probably isn't going to work. But maybe I should just do this instead. Forget the floating. Do this, close this, go over here, Do this, don't have it float. I actually need to see it now. Go over here. We have to wait a bit. We just have to wait. I know when it's done the moment that this builds. Okay? I know when it's done the moment that this builds. That's how I know that it's done. That's the only way to know. So instead, we're going to look at more examples. Another reason why I think the Rust thing isn't that bad is because, like, say for movement, let's say for input and stuff, right? Or for, like, games. I don't know, full-on games. I mean, this is a full example of a game that's basically just Snake. This is the Snake game that you play to go Snake. This example is running. I don't think this runs in Firefox. No, it should. It's still loading. No, it doesn't work in Firefox. Like if imagine. Oh wait, yeah, it does. See, look, it's just snake. Is it snake? I can't tell. Shows you the goal. Okay. Yeah, see, it's just well, it's kind of like it's like shitty snake. It's not like you walking around being the snake. It's just shitty snake. But you know what I mean? Like when you look at the code, it's not any more complicated than like any other code written in C sharp or C++. Like if you make a game in Unreal Engine, I look at the same code and I'm like, yeah, it's still just as like verbose. Or if I look at like C sharp in Unity, it's just as verbose. You don't see a single lifetime anywhere because lifetimes are elided now. I will say before it was elided, like very early days of Rust, it was very painful. But when they landed elided lifetimes, I was like, it's so easy now. It's so simple. There's like nothing to worry about. It's such a straightforward thing to write that I'm like, I don't really feel the pain points of writing a game in Rust. And if you can write a game like this in like I don't know, like a couple hundred lines, it's not that bad. And for prototyping, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like for prototyping, it feels like it all depends on your engine. Like you want to try a new feature? Well, I don't know. Are you writing it in the Godot Rust plugin? Then you just use whatever the Godot Rust gives you to set things up, right? If you use this, like if you use Evi, then you just use this instead, and you just write like a new system to handle all of your new logic, and you just see how it plays like. You spawn things here. You say despawn on exit with like this. You set up like state machines to like move things around, right? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't know. Maybe there's like a certain truth to it from the early days, but the more that I use it, the more that I realize that a million opinions is worth nothing compared to one single truth. And that's but none of us are as good as programming as we think that we are. And so we have to sort of like gauge our words and the things that we tell others based on that one singular truth. Because the reality is, right? If I was good at programming, we'd have a game by now. He's breaking down. He's breaking down. He's breaking. He's breaking. There we go. There we go. You get a macro rule. Be like, hello, world. There we go. And I'm going to do add systems. Just to make sure that this actually works. I should have no clue if this works. Update. In the update, we're going to run my system, okay? So you attach systems. Your systems are your logic, your components, and your entities. Just like entities just have components, and you just add things in, and you add components to them. Your components just store data, okay? Your systems do everything, okay? This should just work. And then I can set up a source to capture this. I just don't know what to capture. Maybe I'll spawn a plane so it looks pretty. I'll spawn a plane so it looks pretty. It's not running. It's not running. It should be saying, oh, because I'm only on the info. How do I change the debug level again? The logging level? Oh, fuck. I forgot to do it. It's, was it config toml log level? I forgot to do it. Config toml log level log crate. Nvlogger or something. Like nvlogger. How do I see max level? Here we go, max level. By enabling one of these cargo features. Huh? Max level. That's weird. What's the current max level? Wait, what? No, but the max level should be already there. So what's the max level right now? Max level debug. Yeah, it should show up. Okay, well, fuck it. We'll just fix that later, okay? It should show up here. But basically, that's basically the whole point of it. You thought monkeys will use actual typewriters. Yeah, so they'll use typewriters. But I don't know if I want to actually have them actually type on a typewriter in the sense of, like, they generate random letters to make a word. Because, like, how do you make it so that, like, some letters are... Basically, like, do we want to go as far as the idea of, like, monkeys will use and, like, write random letters into a typewriter? So it's like, let's say you want to do, and this is why I like Obsidian here, okay? Let's say I need the Excalidraw plugin. Please give me a moment. It's fine. That's okay. It's fine. Please give me a moment. 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 This music slaps. Bad, not good. Their album is just called 4. It's like the Roman letter 4 or 5 or something. It's really, really good. The type right. Oops, wrong one. My eyes! My fucking eyes! Dark. My fucking eyes! I changed the color. Oh, fuck. Okay. Basically, this is a typewriter. Okay? Do we want the monkey to type on the typewriter? Like actually typing on it, and then they get like, you know, the actual like this. It's like ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah. Okay, just like this is the animation for it, okay? And they're like ooh, 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 ah, ooh, 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 ooh. And then for the gameplay side of it, for the gameplay of it, right? I don't know if I want the monkeys to just generate whole awards, kind of like this. Like I don't know if I want the monkeys to just make a whole award like lovely, let's say, okay? Or do we want to make it so that the monkeys generate letters and then it'll eventually become a whole award? So basically, is it that over time they make entire awards? Or is it that we actually simulate the idea of them even typing such that they like type in random stuff? So like maybe the first time they just tap on the keyboard and they end up like this. And then maybe it transitions into the second one where it's like they like try to type from that and they go like, I don't know, it's like this, right? And then the third time, you know what I mean? Like, do we really want to simulate them slowly getting there? Because it's all the same thing, anyways, right? Because then that could be interesting, of the sense of like maybe you want to lean them towards certain letters even. But the reason why I don't think having them do it per letter is fun is because as a player, thinking about the correspondence of like thinking about the what's the term? Thinking about the occurrence rate of like letters in the alphabet to the words that are there in the English language and trying to like build some sort of like algorithm basically live within the game such that you end up with usable words doesn't seem fun. It sounds cool theoretically if you're a linguist. It doesn't seem very fun if you're a player because you have to do a bunch of math and that's boring, okay? Instead, really the fun part of the game is having the words, and you have like a word called lovely, you have a word called shit, and you have a word called diplomat, okay? And then the goal is to write a constitution, and you have to figure out, okay, these are the only words that I have, this can solve it, and we need the money now. I guess I'm just gonna call them like a lovely, maybe what I'll do is like if my monkey gives me the word do, then I'm gonna write a constitution that is gonna be like one of the one of the commandments is do lovely diplomat shit. That's fun. That's fun. Trying to figure out how to make use of the words that you have to make it actually usable for something and sound interesting and like good, while also fitting the goals of the game. That's fun. So when you think of like monkeys on the typewriters, don't think this like tree-like process where you go down and they're typing word after word after word. Think of it as the monkeys just like give you words and you got to figure out what the words mean. That's a bear. You can tell that I don't know how to draw a monkey. I don't know how to draw a monkey. Okay, so not like this, but like this. Okay, that's what this is going to be like. You get whole awards from your monkeys. Now the thing is that in saying this though, we are gonna need what monkeys do. What monkeys do? Not be a G. What monkeys do? Not be a G. It's a good one. The problem is that now that I think about it, we don't actually have like a way to get every. Because the other thing is certain words will have a different sentiment, right? How many words are there in the English language? One million words. We're not gonna be able to do that. I think we need to find like a word list. We need to find a word list, and then we need to figure out a way to like tag the words based on the sentiment that doesn't involve the use of AI. Otherwise, I'm going to be canceled. Ability to change typewriter layout to Dvorak and Colomac increases chance of typewriter jamming because Dvorak and Colomac sucks for typewriters and adds no benefit because monkeys press random keys with one finger, so layers don't matter. The monkey starts feeling superior to its peers because when you do that, that's what you do when you use Colomac. Oh shit. That's a good feature. I'm sorry to say it. That's going in. That's a good feature. Holy shit. Monkey superiority. Okay, wait. That's a good feature. Okay. Go back. There we go. Different key layout types like Dvorak or Colomac that gives the monkey higher failure rates but a greater sense of elitism. And you know what? Maybe that could be a fun feature. Now that you said this, maybe that's the secret to the game mechanic. Maybe monkeys have different stats beyond the hunger. Right? So think about this. Elitism. The odds of particularly fancy words appearing. So maybe you have to get them to be on Dvorak to give you give you words like soliloquy. Or like the ballroom, you know what I mean? Like you have to get those monkeys to use that, right? The odds of particularly fancy words appearing less elitist equals simpler words. Okay, I don't necessarily know what that means. With less like what that means, but it's something there, right? So that's a stat line that we could do. This is also kind of like playing off of the above sorter, but mostly me, because fuck you. It's mostly my idea. Thank you. Fuck you. But that could work. Actually, that could be very funny. So you have like different. So you buy different keycaps for the feel of it, but maybe the keycaps adds the satisfaction, right? Maybe, yeah, that's gonna be good. Maybe monkeys have like different needs. So beyond hunger, like a joy. Some monkeys find different keyboards and keycap types and switch types more interesting than others, with more joy resulting in more happy, uplifting words. Kind of like I don't know, like the word happy. Like you can make a monkey depressed to make more depressing words, but they want to die more, and so they're more likely to be dead. But you can also make a monkey happy to make uplifting words, but then they might not feel like working because they're lazy. I don't know. There has to be some downside to them being happy. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is good. I think that's a good feature. That's a good feature. It's like maybe 30 to 40k common words in English, maybe like 60k max. I think an old 20-year-old native student knows about 20k on average. Maybe even a smaller list could work. It could. Yeah, because the problem is this. The problem is this feature. Words have mood tagging. So a word is considered uplifting or downtrodden and sad. It'd be annoying to do this manually. But it would be nice to have this system in so that, like, if you want to write a steamy romance, right? You can't use the word soliloquy because it's not sexy. You want to use the word come because it's, but like something like come, not come. This is, we can't be hit with an 18 plus, okay? A word that like, actually, maybe we could add the word come and it'd still be like it'd still be PG-13, and it would be funny. Like it all depends on the rating boards, but I want this feature so that you have to use certain words to hit a certain percentage of the rating. So like let's say a job has like you're writing a heated rivalry competitor and you need 50% sexiness, but the rest of the words can be freeform. So you have to get those types of words in, but once you do, they can be anything. And so like the mood of the story shifts, right? Like it'd be interesting in that way. But as you see, if there's a million words, how do we tag every word? Like, is there a list of words? Programming download? I don't know. English words. .txt. Because like this thing, okay? This is a list of English words that's here. And this is just one text file that's here. And this is okay. But the problem is that I need to be able to tag these words with a feeling. With an actual feeling. So it's like, what does abscess mean? This gives you like a creepy feeling. Because it feels disgusting. It feels nasty. It's like a creepy feeling, right? How do we assign meaning? Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Easier solution? I have an easy solution for this. Do this last. Because this might be the hardest part of the entire project. And needs a dedicated farm of Amazon... What's the thing called again? Of like Amazon robots to solve. I actually might need to... I don't want to use machine learning though, but this is like, as a task, this is exactly the task that machine learning is kind of built for. You know what I mean? Like just tag shit. Maybe we assign random tags. Wait. Chat. Fun fact, come besides meaning male jacket, it's also a word that means with or combined with. Oh yeah. You graduated, come louder. Yeah. You graduated, come louder, right? That's like the thing. Come louder. You graduated, come louder. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, that is funny. Come louder. He graduated, come louder. Let's go. Oh shit, that was funny. Maybe I don't know. We could do that, and then we could say that it means that for the ratings board. But I don't know if it's like. Also, this is an English only game. I'm sorry to say, but I don't know too many languages. We do the tagging last. But I was thinking about this. Maybe we just randomly tag words, and then people can put in suggestions to tag a word differently, and we just like farm. We use early access as a farm. So basically, I write a script that applies random moods to words, because when the mood is wrong, players are more likely to suggest the correct mood in a feedback, which will allow me to fix it easier because I can just implement their suggestion immediately, right? Basically, it's like machine learning, but distributed among people. And it's like machine learning because the first pass is completely random, because it's like an untrained model. And people will just get better at training themselves to recognize a word's mood. I'm a fucking genius. Okay, we'll just like do the last. Is it done? Is it done building? Okay, it's done building. Okay, good. So, this is the game, okay? We have the features. I don't think it's going to be like typewriter as in like, oh, you type each letter. I think it's like a tick thing. So it's like tick typing, and then you have like this like thing of like, okay, well, how many words do you have? I don't know. How you get time again? I forget how you actually get like time in Bevy. How you get like the delta time? But basically, it's like over time you have a bunch of monkeys, and then I also need like a setup function. Sorry, FN setup. My code organization is also going to be very bad, so just bear with me. I think this is what it is. It's like commands, right? Oops. Yeah, I think it's like this. Commands.spawn, and we can do like this, and then we can do like a BSN macro here, honestly. And then we can spawn like, I don't know, we can spawn, spawn scene. Yeah, there you go. And we can spawn things like that. So I need to do .add systems startup, I think it's called. Yeah, startup setup. We do this here, we do this here. You could let an LLM tag it, maybe a small local one says takeaways. I don't even remember what context when Windows are in big ones nowadays. No, the problem with the LLM usage is that I'm going to be canceled. That's the problem. Is I'm gonna be canceled. Right? Like that's the problem. And I get why I would be canceled because it's like, it'd be bad. Even though it's like the one use case that does make sense for it, it's like I think I still would be canceled. And so it'd be too risky for me to do that. That's why I think it's like we have to do something else. We have to do something else. That's why I think it's like we have to do something that's like not that. And honestly, I think it'd be more fun for the player base to decide what the tags are. All right? Because think about it. I think it'd be far more interesting for people to see. That's how you do it. Sorry, mut commands. It's not a reference to it. You have to like actually create it and then actually insert it. Sorry. Like, I think it'd be far more interesting for the player base to actually define what the moods are by going in and then like giving us feedback on what they could be. I think that's way more fun than the alternative, which is just like we do it ourselves. Because giving the community feedback on that, they might even be able to like give ideas, and like even you, right? So having that feature of like what moods are there and just randomly assigning moods to start with, I think is fine enough to go with. And we can just say it's early access paints. Come happy. Okay, let's build up. Okay, word database. Where's my word database? Okay, we need like a word database here. Word database, and I should probably actually download the plugin. What's that thing called again? What's it called? Wait, it's crashing. Oh, anyway. What's it called? Was it data view? There was like one plugin that was really good. Obsidian database plugin. Was it? Data view. Okay, so it's specifically data view. We need this because I'm gonna need to do this anyways. So I need to build like a table. Run advanced queries over your vault. Sure. Okay. How does this work? Complex data views for the data obsessed open community page. Yes, please. Create your Obsidian Vault as a database which you can query from. Okay, how do you actually make like a table? Obsidian table. You can start a table by using the table. I swear there was also a plugin for better tables. Advanced tables. Here we go. Auto formatting, thank you. Formatting, thank you. Go to the first row and you do this. Tab to go over here. Formulas of spreadsheets and Markdown. How to install. Obsidian Mobile. Pricing, it's free. Okay, so if I do like this and I do like a table, I do an insert table, advanced table, here we go. Then we do word moods. Mood tags, okay? So come, okay? Happy. I kind of wish I could do like multiple, like, you know what I mean? Like pills. Like I wish I could do pills. Obsidian table pills. Obsidian editor pills. How to create pill style tags in one or more colors. Here we go. Some themes have this, others don't. Fuck, it's themes. It's all about theming. Fuck the themes. I don't care. But we do this, okay? Every single one, comma delimited. Now we have happy, okay? Does that make you happy, Chad? Does it just make you happy to have this over? How does it work? Advanced table, format all tables in this file. Yay! I love it. It's so good. Now it works. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to do is we have this word table that we build over time. As you just think of word. Okay, have this. If you don't have a feature to like add, or like you don't know what feature to like add, think of the words. What meaning should words have? Send it not as a request. Send it in chat because it's too expensive. You know what I mean? Like just send it as like a normal chat message because it's 200 points. It's too expensive for like words. But basically, I need. What's the plain mesh thing again? Isn't it like a mesh 3D? I think a mesh 3D. I think it was. And what was it again? And you do like, how do you actually spawn a plane again? I just did something basic. The reason why I don't remember, okay, also 3D engines, it's all, I never remember how to spawn the primitive shapes because it's like you only use the primitive shapes for like testing things, and then you spawn your own meshes, right? So it's like by the time you go past the like primitives, you no longer need them, and then you would never use them ever again. How do you like spawn? Oh my god, Bevy plane primitive. Primitive. Sorry. Something about the like sound of it's fun. I'm looking at the documentation. Shit, sorry, here we go. I'm looking at the documentation because I keep forgetting how to actually like do this. Once again, you have to, like, I think you have to provide the center point and then the actual thing itself. It also lags a while because it has to like load the thing. I wish, you know, there's one point of suggestion that I wish I could give to the team, which I probably should, is like, I wish I could tell them, hey, can we not like have it just appear immediately? What, like, could we not just have it like could we just have it be that you don't have to like immediately load in the like example at the top? There's a deer 3. I didn't know this. Pointing in the direction. I didn't know this. If I knew this, this would be a lot easier actually, because I was just doing like I had these constants elsewhere. Plane density is not a component. Oh shit! So what the hell is this? A bounded plane. It's not a component. So what is this? Oh, sorry, I had to take the call now. BRB, this will be a long call. Who put the word penis on who put the word penis on screen? I said not to open a ticket for it. Why did you open a ticket for why did you open a ticket for penis? I'm hiding this. I'm hiding this. You know this? I don't know if we want too many sexual terms there, right? Because penis is like funny, but it's like I need to be careful not to go too deep because it's like I don't want it to be like a full gooner, like or like too easy to be gooner. Because it's like because like if it's too easy to write gooner material, I think the gooner material would be worse because all people are going to write basically is like I jerk the penis and it feel good. You know what I mean? But what I want people to do is like not I jerk the penis and it feel good. What I want people to do is I want people to like figure out how to make something sensual without the penis. Like imagine trying to make something sensual without penis. That's hard. You know what I mean? Like that's a much harder task, but I think it ends up being much more interesting in the long term compared to something like just like penis. Okay, no gooner words. Bosom. Okay, bosom is a really what is that's hard. It's hard. See, it's hard to write gooner material without penis. Like some gooner is like funny, like the word come, because we can kind of like play it off as like, oh, it's like come louder, you know, right? But like penis, it's like too close, you know what I mean? But bosom, does bosom have any meaning besides like her bountiful breasts? It just means a woman's chest. I don't. Is this not always sensual? Is this not an always? How would you use this in a normal sentence? Hug the child to his bosom. That's weird. This is weird. That's a weird fucking sentence. I'm sorry. The security and intimacy of or like that of being hugged to someone's bosom. It's in. It's in. I'm sorry, but bosom is in. Yeah. There's also like if you're in the bosom of family or community. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Okay, that's and like. Think of the moods like beyond happy too. Like it could be more than happy. Like it could be like I guess we have to like think of some moods. Like what are some moods that you could have? You know what I mean? Word and mood databases. Just like databases. Okay, we'll do this as like the word database. This has to be at the bottom because it's too huge. We'll do mood database. Oh, you're back. My wife is here. Okay, I'm back. This is good, chat. I think this is good. We insert the table. What was that song? That was like a Oh, that was Nangs from Tame Impala Currents. Um, Bosom, that's a good one. But like mood, and then like the meaning, right? So it's like happy. Well, maybe just like this. Like I'm like, why? How do I remove a column from a table? How do I remove a column from a table? Chat. Delete column. Mood. We do sad. Yeah. I think like not. Yeah. Like I think like the stronger moods we don't have to have them. Like it's like an insane mood of like like you're depressed isn't real. You know what I mean? Sorry, I just wanted to like I don't know. It's just like I don't actually believe that. By the way, depression is a real thing, and if you do need help, it's okay to find help. It's all good. I'm just playing off of the fact that nobody believes that it's real. Therefore, it's not a real mood to be included. Sorry, I have to keep texting. Sorry, please give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so but yeah, like it's like, but I definitely don't want like the stronger moods. The chud streamer strikes again with his chud takes. He's a chud. Chad, I'm too chud adjacent. I have to let people know that like I am not a chud. Okay, I was having this like conversation with another chatter last night, and I was like, dude, like people keep thinking that like I'm a chud, and they're like, I don't know, you do say some crazy things sometimes. I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, what I do want to do is but like basically for the moods, I don't want the moods to be like the stronger version of a simpler form of it. Like I want to keep the understanding of it sort of like simple, because from that simple understanding, I think you can extrapolate a lot of uses for it. Because it's like if you had to write a story with the words that are depressing versus sad, I think it's too complicated, because then it's like the difference seems almost vague and arbitrary, right? But if it's just sad, then that also includes the depressing stuff. It all sort of like blends into one thing, and so everything is usable in that sense, right? I think that's sort of a more interesting way of doing it, because it gives more freedom to the player to like play with things. So I don't want like a mood that's like too restrictive or too sort of like too much of a subset of another mood. Like if we can go for like above the mood, then that's good. Emotes for moods. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's actually really good. Okay, put in your feature request. It's going in a ticket. You want a feature? You have to spend the points, buddy. You gotta spend the points. But that is a good one. Emotes for moods that monkeys and the readers of your stories will give you. And honestly, maybe even this is like another thing too. Emotes for moods. Maybe even like what do we call it? Chat. We could have an online feature, like we could do kind of an online thing where it's like online feature where you can share stories and other people rate yours. Because like the thing is, right? Social media sharing of your story is one thing. Way to share the writing is one thing. But what if we actually build this as a feature into the game? And then this is like a subset of this to like be able to share that to like, because like one is to drive engagement, one is a part of the game mechanic. Imagine you go in and people read your story that you wrote for some topic, for some genre that you had to make do with these words. That's interesting. You know what I mean? And a server for that can't be that painful to do, because a server for that is just a bunch of text. So it's like as long as because the text isn't going to be free form, and I'll explain why. Because the text isn't freeform, it's going to be simple. Because every single table, add, column to the left, every single award has an ID. So instead of the text being like, oh, it's like specifically the word come, it's the ID of the word being transmitted. So they can't just like write something else in it. It's going to be like, it has to be words that the game knows that it can't be like written into, right? So it's simple like that. I don't know exactly how to store this. We might have to do, I don't actually know how to store this. We'll have to we'll generate a table somehow, but it'll be there. You can see players sharing specifiers. I think it'd be good though, because again, that's why we don't have any Guna words. Imagine the kind of smut that people write if there are no Guna words. Like, you have to try really hard to write some good smut. I suckle on her bosom like a monkey that has an addiction to lactation. You know what I mean? It's like you know what they're getting at, but because it's so wordy and verbose and stupid, it sounds funny. You know what I mean? And again, you won't always get smut words. You will sometimes get other random words. There's a limit of like, maybe like at some point, like I don't know how to like limit somebody's smut story in a rap form. Holy fuck. That's a different game. That's a different game for next stream programming. Rap sex. Rap hip hop sex, because rap sex, it's too close to a different term and it looks like a typo. Rap hip hop sex. You have to spit bars to seduce somebody and write fan fiction in the form of a hip hop song. There we go. Monkey business. But yeah, basically this is why the feature is the way that. How do you hide this thing again? What's the hotkey? The hotkey to hide the explorer hotkeys? Show file explorer. It's not hooked up to anything. Hide. Show file explorer. That's a pain in the ass. Collapse. How do I... Conflicts. Eh? That's fine. Collapse. Collapse. Hide. Obsidian hotkey to hide the sidebar. Shortcut. Toggle left sidebar. Oh my god. Toggle. Toggle left. This one. There we go. Conflicts. Remove this. Remove this. No, sorry. Remove that. Toggle left. Thank you. So good. It's so good. Win. Okay. This is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so you online feature where you share stories and other people rate your stories with little moodlets. I don't know, with like little moodlets. Almost like mood emotes that they can attach to your story that represents their review of it. Oh shit, maybe even like an actual like review, maybe like in-game review feature where people can use their words to review your story, right? That'd be funny. That'd be funny. These are simple to do from an online perspective. It's just sending over a bunch of IDs. Microtransactions! We need a battle pass. We need a battle pass. We need microtransactions. We need a battle pass, okay? We need a battle... a battle pass with themed words. Oh shit! A battle pass for languages. Hey bro, can you write to me in Pinyin? Sorry bro, I wasn't playing since like season 2. All I have is Tagalog in like season 5. It's like, oh shit. No, I'll never be able to write Mandarin. I missed out on the battle pass. We're gonna get fucking cancelled. Oh shit, that's good. Holy shit. Have loot boxes. Honestly, maybe that could be a fun mechanic. Like, I know we joke about the microtransactions, but like, I don't know, emotes paid for and free. Let's just think of like, okay, monetization is like not a major deal because I would sell this game on Steam for $5 or $3. Let's say it's gonna be like a $2 to $3 game on Steam. Okay, it's not gonna be super expensive because the indie market is like very, very tough to like break into. So we're gonna try. So we have to try our best. Okay. But it is gonna be like, okay, maybe like a couple bucks. So we'll do like, I don't know, for like microtransactions. What we can do is like, I don't know, skin the monkey. You said Ave. Oh shit, Ave loot boxes. Did I forget my. The only reason why I know the word Ave is because of Ave Maria. This is the only reason why I know that word is because of this song. And I don't even know what it means. All I know it's like this. Ave Maria. And it's like it's that's all I know about it. That's all I know about it. Is this it? What's like a good cat? You can't even find Ave Maria. Wait, Luciano Pavarotti sang it? Really? Pavarotti sang this? I've never heard his version of Ave Maria. You didn't know that I have an angelic voice? It's because I never sing on stream. I'm too shy. His is probably like Ave Maria. Oh shit. Si a plena Maria Gracia plena. You also had Ave Caesar a few streams ago. What was Ave Caesar again? Sorry. Oh yeah, Ave Caesar. Yeah, we talked about like Caesar stabbing somebody. Yeah, that's true. But I keep forgetting what does like Ave mean. With it means with, right? With Caesar as like a cheer of like it's like a battle cry, right? It's like with you, Caesar. And like Ave with loot boxes, Ave loot boxes. I know my Latin. It's hail or be well. Oh. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's just lying about knowing things. He's just making things up at this point. He's rewriting the Latin language. LARPing. He's LARPing intelligence. He's LARPing sentience and intelligence. It's over. Monkey skins, okay? Paid fancy emotes provided by community artists. This actually would be an interesting way to like get you guys money, right? The artists that are in our community, we actually pay you to like make emotes to like sell within the like, game. I'm actually down for that, if only because it would go towards something good. I think the $3 game would be enough, but it is interesting to I think that we could do with that. So, but yeah. So but also not microtransactions, but loot boxes, right? We could incorporate more like chance mechanics into it. Like maybe you could like I don't know like remix things. Like maybe you could mix like a monkey. Imagine monkey dogfight. So you do like underground monkey dogfight where like you like try to get like a single monkey stronger at certain things. Maybe that's why another monkey mood is aggression. Okay, aggression. Whether or not they'll make words that have an assertive tone that are assertive. Maybe I don't know if that like makes sense. Like what other moods are there really that are assertive? I don't know. But like monkey aggression would be funny. But yeah, what were the moods again? It was happy, sad. There was also meh ha ayo. Oh yeah, right. I have to write this down too. Meh ha ayo. Yeah, okay. Emote database. This guy he's just writing a database. He's just writing a database. Wait, I'll do this. Wait, yeah, no, I do. It's like, what? Fuck it. He's just writing databases. Column, remove. How do I delete a column? Is there no hotkey for this shit? Fuck it. Email database. Meh, ayo. Stuff like this. And neutral, conflicted. Neutral, conflicted for like the feeling, or was that for the emote? I don't know if like neutral is a good term to have as like a mood for a word. No, but you're right. It has to be because what about the word like like the, right? Because like a word like the wouldn't work. Also, how come this doesn't work to go up and down? Why is it that Control D does that? What the fuck? Chat, Control D doesn't bring you down in Vim mode. Okay, well, Vim mode sucks. I'm sorry to say, but like Vim mode is dog shit. We won't use Vim mode here because Vim mode sucks. Control D deletes things. Did I delete something? The ooh woo. Neutral's good. I think we do need like a neutral because it's like this is for words like the and stuff. So because like a word like the, let's say, I don't know, let's say we do like to the, it has to be a neutral. Like these things don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. They're just there. They can be used anywhere, but you have to use them. Like these, like basically the neutral words are the most free-form words for you to use. I don't know if I want to tag it as neutral or if I just want it to be empty though, because it's like, do I want a word with a tag neutral to define it as neutral? Because then everything that like doesn't have a tag is neutral. Like it's like, how do I say this? In a logic table, neutral is the exclusive OR. Does that make sense? In the logic table, neutral is the exclusive OR, where it either has a mood or it's neutral. So in my mind, it's not that it has like the neutral tag, it's that it is nothing. And so neutrality is the exclusive OR of like the default. You can just use it anywhere. It's easier to explain to a player as well as easier to manage because when you do add a mood to a word with the word neutral, with the neutral tag, you don't have to then remove that tag from the word because it doesn't need to. Easier to explain to a player because you can just say, okay, this word is just a word without any tag. You just use it anywhere. It's good, right? Happy, sad. Think of moods, chat. Think of moods. Conflicted. I don't know if conflicted is a good mood because like conflicted. It's like what does that mean? What's like a mood of conflicted? The problem is that I only feel two feelings, happy and sad, because my range of emotions is incredibly weak. Horny, lustful. It has to be enough that it sort of like steps away from, like it has to step away from like the overtly sexual nature. Lustful makes it seem like, oh, like that's funny. You know what I mean? Versus like, oh, this is now an 18 plus game for like a ratings board. What else could there be? Lustful. There can't be only these three moods. Humanity feels more emotions than being happy, being sad, and being down bad. I'm happy, I'm sad, and now I'm down bad. Do you know why? Because I'm human. A lad. I'm just a lad. And anger is good. Actually, yeah. That could be angry or aggressive, but like angry, I think is good. Maybe like, yeah, angry, lustful. Emotions are a social construct. Well, I need you to socially construct some more emotions, people, because if we don't keep socially constructing them, we're not gonna have enough emotions. So keep constructing your emotions. Come on, hurry up, feel something. Feel something. We need some more moods. Feel something quickly. We'll figure this out as we go. Now we need the red thing, okay? I think what I'm gonna do is first off, let's spawn a plane so I can look at it. Vec to what's the thing good? And then I have to do like what X 30.0 and Y 30.0. Not a bundle. Okay, plane 3D is not a bundle. So what the fuck is a plane 3D? Mood psychology. Wikipedia page. Look at this Wikipedia page. Wait, let me open my other project. I have my other project that I need to go to. I need to look at like how I constructed a plane here because I forgot. Fuck. See, the problem is I don't remember how to construct a plane because I got rid of the goddamn plane. So I rewrote it to not have a plane because I don't have a plane anymore. There's no more plane. Because now I do it based off of fucking thing. Was it in this project? Maybe it was in this project. What's it called? Maybe it wasn't this project, actually. Plane? No. How the fuck do you construct a plane again? I can start the plane. So you do this. Okay, you go to the plane 3D. They have cool diagrams. Oh shit! Wait, that actually is kind of cool. Wait, what? Oh, is it like? I like this. Oh, creepy, creepy. Mm-hmm. Like scary, joy, anticipation, surprise, sadness. I want to combine some of these though, because like creepy, I think is a good way to describe disgust and fear. Joy and anger, exciting. Oh fuck, exciting would be good. Because exciting would also count for anticipation and surprise. Because I want it to be generic enough where it's easier for the player to like work with. So, exciting, creepy. I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. Happy, sad, lustful, angry, exciting, creepy. I can't think of any other moods that is not in this like weird diagram that like wouldn't fit. Yeah, exactly. Because like, yeah, because I think that some of them are like meant to be like a combination too. But I think that our combinations work well for like this thing. We don't really have to follow it exactly, but I think we covered enough bases where I think every word could fit, and then now we have enough playing room to get to some concept. Trust is the only one where I'm not really sure where it goes though. Like I do want to think about this. Like, oh, you know what? I have the perfect one, chat. I have the perfect diet. I have the best idea. Instead of a lustful, to make it work with everything. Sorry, I keep thinking that I'm in the Vim mode. Sinful. It is both for the horniness, the lustfulness, as well as the guilt and the shame feelings. It's just sinful. Ooh, sinful. Right? That's pretty good. Because every bit of game, every game that comes from like the Western Hemisphere has to have like a bit of like a Christian sort of like bend. It's like a bend to it, right? The Bible has to come into play somewhere. Holy shit! Okay, I really want to make a mission that's like, hey, we're writing a new edition of the Bible. Can you assemble it for us? But we're gonna get canceled. We are gonna get canceled. They're rewriting the Bible. Stop them. Dot mesh. Spawn primitive 3D. Primitive data, primitive state, primitive data, mesh dimension, mesh 3D, meshes.add. Yeah, you add the mesh. Oh, you add the mesh to the mesh 3D. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Can you do what meshes? Can I even do this? BSN value does not match any BSN value. Well, I guess that's a problem, eh? Let mesh equal. Can I do this instead? Can I do this instead? How do I do this? Mesh 3D. And then can I do, I don't know, dot. Can I do some kind of a limitation, eh? Meshes.add. Oh, you can actually do this. Wait, but what's the meshes? What meshes is this? What variable is this? Meshes. Oh, it's the resources of like what meshes are currently there. Wait, you have. Oh yeah, you do have to do the assets. Oh fuck, yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, also, so then could I not do? Sorry, just to make sure that I know this correctly. I think it's like what you do. Oops. But yeah, we could do like a rewrite the Bible thing, but we would be canceled basically immediately. So we have to be careful about that one. They're rewriting the Bible. Constructs the mesh for the shape. We build the mesh, and you get to put this into the assets themselves. I think, right? Yeah. So we do. Okay, we do. What is it? Meshes, assets, mesh. I think that's it. Oh wait, what? It's not that. Then we do. What's it called? Then? Res. Alright, it's a resource. Sorry. Do we have to like actually no, this I think these are already this is already part of the default plugin. So you do this meshes.add this. And but when you add it, what does this return? It returns a handle, right? Because you have to allocate a handle for it. Okay, yeah. I remember now. I remember now, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while. Again. Oh wait, it is a similar flow. No, it's the same flow for when you. Yeah, okay. No, I do remember. It's the same flow. I just need to remember what exactly you do with the mesh. What? Oh shit. Maybe like let handle equal this and then handle. Then mutate. What do you mean? There we go. And then this should just appear. This should just appear. Yeah, because the way you do meshes is like the same thing. You have to like load the mesh in, attach it to the actual assets for meshes, get a handle to it because you can share the handle over and over for like draw calls. It should just work. Sorry, cargo run actually. Don't show you the way it looks. It looks like nothing at the moment. I have no camera. Commands spawn scene. I think how do you do it again? Spawn scene list. I think we do this. Spawns a scene list. Yeah, this is the idea. You do BSN list, and each parentheses is another entity in that list. So BSN list, right? And you do inside this. This is like one entity. That's one entity, and do you have to have like a comma in between them? I don't know. You do. We need to spawn a camera. What's the camera again? I don't remember. What's the camera? 3D. I'm sure it's fine. Fuck it. I don't remember. You can tell. Programming is about experimentation. You try things. If it doesn't work, then you go to the documentation. If it still doesn't work, then you just give up. Okay. And you look at your old code to see stuff. If semaphore is not invalid, what the fuck does this mean? What? I'm missing something. I need to go back to my other project to copy the code that I wrote for that project. Because that project has like a working camera. That project has a working camera. Let's see. Main camera 3D default projection, perspective projection. Here we go. I'm gonna go over here. And then I don't know. Don't need this. Need this. Let's get. There we go. Don't need this either because you can just do this. What? God damn it! I guess you do. And then I don't know. This should work. Just in case, you think those diagrams are probably scientifically questionable, but it works for us. Yeah, exactly. Like we are not making a scientifically accurate game. This is see this is a sinful. This is a creepy song. This is a creepy song. It's like sad. It's like sad and creepy. We are not making science here, folks. Okay, science doesn't exist for us. What we're here to do is make a fun game. Yeah, I would say like. I think inspiration is one thing, but we don't have to go so far to be like, oh yeah, it has to like match exactly the feelings of like the things that I people have, because like the odds of us actually like making a good scientific game are basically zero. This is just a shitpost game. What? Oh my god, chat! I ran out of disk space. Please give me a moment. I need to uninstall some games off of Steam. I forgot. Sorry. I was supposed to fix this last night. I'll just take a screenshot. I'll show you. Classic. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what happens is that as I stream things, I keep things installed so I don't forget to play them. But I don't need to do that anymore because like now I have it. But because of that, I used all 1 terabyte of my space. I also have been doing a lot of development on different projects, so all of those dependencies have slowly added up to where I have no space. Please give me a moment as I delete like a number of games. In the meantime, enjoy the banging music. 930 gigabytes almost full. Damn, I have a problem. What the fuck is this game? I have like a random game installed. Okay, this game looks sick actually. Please give me a second. Still uninstalling. It's also because I had to install Dota 2 for the MOBA swap day. That game is huge. Fuck, there's so many good games. Chat, this Sunday is gonna go so fucking hard. Sunday's gonna be so good. You guys are gonna love Sunday. I have to delete them though. I have to delete everything that I don't need. You know what? I'm gonna delete the games that I'm addicted to as well, so I can stop playing them. I'm still I'm still deleting. Sorry. Holy fuck, chat. I gotta keep deleting. I need to find. There's like random log files probably somewhere on my system too. I keep this for tonight. I'm gonna play soon. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. This. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Wait, add to my wish list. Now delete this. Delete this. Fuck. I still don't have any space. Please give me a moment. I still don't have any space. Fuck, there's like a log file somewhere eating up all of my space somewhere. I swear there's like a log file. Hey. Final Fantasy 11. Why the fuck are you here? Get deleted, buddy. Chad, it takes so long to uninstall Final Fantasy 11. I don't know why it's taking so long to uninstall Final Fantasy 11. It's taking a very long time. It's taking forever and I don't know what to do. While this happens, what is this error? Well, it's validation. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I still see nothing. I need a point light. Oh, maybe the positioning of this thing is weird. Was it position? How do you set the location of something again? Camera. Transform. That's the one. From XYZ. There we go. Wait, is it like before? That's the height. To look down. What are the axes again? Y is the vertical. Z is the depth. X is the horizontal. So X is the horizontal. Y is the vertical. So if I do, maybe like I don't know. Do 0, 0, minus 10. I think that should be good, and then that should be okay. Yeah, so that's what that's gonna go. And then actually maybe also like a bit of like 3, just so we can kind of see it as well. That way, because like it'll be like a plane that just has like one. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to see. You can't see the window yet. I'll make it so you can see the window. Just like give me a second. Final Fantasy 11 is still uninstalling by the way. I'm gonna give up on uninstalling Final Fantasy 11. It's just too hard. it's just taking forever. What am I missing to be able to see things? What am I missing? Wait, actually, there's like other examples that are better. Be able to see things. Camera. 3D. Yeah, sure, okay. Doesn't really matter. No, the view model has 2 cameras. No, that's fine. Pan camera? Yeah, sure. No, it's Is it like a specific 3D section? There we go. There we go. Final Fantasy 11's fighting back. Chat, I can't even cancel the. I get fucked up. I can't even cancel the uninstall. It's just sitting there, taunting me. What was it again? Alright. Oh, you can just do that. I didn't know you could just do that. That's a lot easier. Let's do 3D. I don't need the mesh material. I mean, I guess I probably should actually. Probably should. Wait, is that a syntax that I can do? What is that syntax? I think that's maybe just a maybe that's just a tag. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I'm also trying to figure out like what the syntax is here. So what exactly is this syntax? Plain 3D? I don't know. Because cube is interesting. It's like, what is a cube? I don't know. But there is a cube. There's no cube. Maybe that's a little. Maybe that's just like a tag for you to know what this is. That's interesting. Sorry, I need to figure out where the material. I'll just copy it over. Honestly, I have no clue. It's easier. When in doubt, copy it over because I can't remember what all the things are. Asset value, get the asset value, new template. Mismatch possible to define assets in line. What the fuck? Wait, that's sick. Wait, can't I do Can't I do that? Yeah, possible to do like. Not you. This thing. Right. You can. Holy fuck, that's crazy. That's very ergonomic, actually. Very ergonomic. A lot easier than getting the actual assets or the the actual like asset resource, adding it manually. A lot less error prone. I just do that. MSVD. Half size, that's correct. What actually what the normal Is it the correct normal? I actually don't know. It should be like this, right? Because y positive is going up, y negative is going down. The normal is where it's facing. No, it is correct. It's facing upwards, so you should see it. It's like you'll see the top of it. And then what other things I have to do? It's like how to do template value. Looking at vec3 0. Do you really have to do that? Looking at that seems silly, no? But I guess it makes sense. Well, I mean, how does it work? Template value. The template value. Wait, what? Sorry, this is very interesting. Template value from XYZ. Looking at this. What's this? It changes a scene that completely overwrites the current value of a template T with a given value. Oh. Overwrites the template of the transform. Oh. Okay, well, that's interesting. You mean just in case someone thinks that's how emotionally actually works? Okay, that's no. That's a good point. You like spreading misinformation. Psychology, at least its mood theories, analyze emotions from the perspective of how they appear outside, rather than from the point of chemistry. That's where those diagrams come from. They're probably most not accurate, physically speaking, and why there are a bunch of different ones that arrange emotions differently. That's a very good point. It's a good thing that you brought that up because honestly, yeah, that is like we would have been canceled. We would have been canceled. We would have been canceled pretty quickly, actually. He's getting canceled again. No. Why does my streamer why does he keep getting canceled for misinformation? It's like I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's a good point. Like no one here is a scientist, so none of us truly know what we're doing, okay? We're all just like basically throwing shit to the wind and trying to figure things out. Maybe this is just way too large of a value. It's too high up. I think it's just too high up and it's way too far away. Let's just do that. Put two things. I need a point light. What's the point light again? This thing. And then this thing. But yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's like I guess like this is the thing that's funny is that the type of person who like gets advice from I guess like streams, like the type of person who like gets life advice from streams is probably going to be the type of person who would believe that stuff anyways. And so it's like I don't even know if like us saying that it's not real would even save people. You know what I mean? It'd be hard. It was too far away. Sorry, it was just way too far away. Here's what it looks like. Still stuck in a meeting, but you want to riot. She's just doing it for the love of the game. She's just doing it for the love of the game. She's like, I want to riot too for the love of the game. This is monkey business, okay? It's got nothing in it, but at least we can see what the changes are now. And at least we have like an environment now. Okay, well now I know about the scene system a bit more. I had no clue that you could do those. These validation errors is because Vulkan has a validation layer. I have it installed because I was doing some Vulkan dev stuff to like actually understand what Vulkan was. And like the reason why people want to go towards like a more lower level thing. But I was like, okay, what is Vulkan? Because it's on, it'll tell you if you're doing something wrong. So something's going on. It's not affecting the render, it's not affecting anything. It still renders and still works, but it's just very noisy because it's like, hey, something's wrong. What's interesting is that I think there's like two ways, right? One is on globally, one you can get it to be on per application, but I think I used the SDK to turn it on globally, so that's probably why I'm saying it. Otherwise, it'd be quiet because it used to be quiet, and now it's not quiet. I think he doesn't know what he's talking about. He has no clue. Anyways, very shitty scene, okay? This really should be its own thing over here. I want to know what that syntax is of this. Does that still work if I do camera foo, like a name that definitely doesn't exist, right? If so, then that's just like a tag of like what this is, you know what I mean? Holy fuck, that guitar went crazy. In which case, what I can do is I can add the debug picking plugin. Give me a second. I forgot how to do debug picking. Here we go. Debug picking. We can do this one. Add plugins. And you do like this. Don't know why you went there. That's weird. There we go. What? Oh. There we go. And just import this. What? I don't have this? What? Debug picking plugin. Well, where did this come from? Dev tool. Oh, it's a dev tool thing. Wait, I need a. It's the dev feature. So there's a debug feature, the dev feature, the pan camera feature. I need to add all of these. Please give me a moment. Actually, don't even need. I don't even know if I need to add the like picking feature, but let's try it all. Features equal. I actually don't know if this will work. Actually, let's see. Oops, sorry. Just do this, do this, do this. Get these 3. I don't need a panning camera. Actually, no. I will need a panning camera for the gameplay eventually, so we'll just add that now. LSP restart, I think it was. Oh, oops. LSP restart, I think. There we go. This'll take a while. We'll know when it's done when this pops up. Basically, that debug picking plugin will be good for us because we can use that in order to basically see what things are. Because I'm curious if the ID of the thing shows up. Like, I'm very curious. So Bevy. And something like this. I think it's like this, right? Dev tools. There we go. Can't find dev tools. It's okay. You'll find it soon. You'll find it soon. Debug picking mode. Debug picking plugin. I think over here it's like debug picking. It's like a. Here we go. I need to change the actual mode itself, so it's like, you know what I mean. Insert the resource. Well, yeah. Insert the resource here. And I also need to do. I actually need these too. I need these. Just so I know that I'm actually seeing things correctly and that things are like. Actually, not this one. I just need this. There we go. Did this. Okay, then we restart our editor. What? Save changes. Yeah, of course. Save changes to cargo. Yeah, of course. Okay, close that. Close that. Open this. Go back to the folder. LSP should start up soon. We then run everything and it should be okay. Fuck. God damn it. They just released it 2 days ago, so I guess the packages aren't actually like... Fuck it. I don't need bug fixes. I just need this shit to work. No! Maybe I do need the release candidate version then. Maybe I do need the release candidate version. Looking for the pre-release package. It needs to be this. What? Wait, what's weird is that actually... The other project, like the project that they use for the stream thing with like all the tickets, it's the same thing. It's on the same version. How do they make this thing work? It's on the exact same version. And it's not working. Why? What did I do differently here? What did I do differently? But this already has a cache to build, so it already pulled down the dependencies. Did they pull it? Would be interesting that they pulled the packages out. Like, it would be weird. You know what I mean? It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know. I become a controller. I need to go see this. Here? Oh, wait, here? Here? Huh. No, it's here. Those are the versions of requirement. Kind of versions found which don't match. Why? Huh? It didn't. Is my how do I get like an updated index? Cargo crate index out of date. Here we go. Oh my god. Do I have to update Rust? Please give me a second. I might have to update Rust. Maybe using a new feature from like a new version of Rust. Please give me a moment. How do you update Rust? Rust up? Is it called Rust up? Yeah, it's Rust up. Hello? What tool chains are installed? Please give me a moment. Rust up. Update. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, I was really far behind. Sorry. Oops. Well, we're good. I also need nightly. I need the nightly. And to do nightly, you need the file Rust. Oh yeah, Rust toolchain.toml. That's the one. I mean, Rust toolchain.toml. Is this just like anywhere? I think it's here. It's fine. I mean, it's probably okay. We do this. We close that. Okay. Access is denied. Temp error. Oh fuck. Access is denied. Temporary error. Oh fuck. I had to stop the stream UI thing for a second. Please give me a moment. This will be shut down just for a moment. All the tickets will disappear off screen because I haven't built persistence into it yet because I was lazy. I won't even lie to you. I was lazy to build persistence. All the tickets are gonna disappear, but I wrote every single one down. I'm sorry, but I can't update it while this is running. I need that by Rust. Holy fuck, it's going up a lot. Holy shit. Well, welcome to programming, folks. Remember to update everything that you need to update before you go and you start programming. Otherwise, you're just going to sit there and just update things. I swear I'm programming. I swear I'm programming. I swear I'm just waiting for things to update. I swear I'm just waiting for the update to finish. We're just going to do one run of Guild Run. We're just going to do one run of Guild Run. While it updates, okay, chat? It's a fucking disaster. Oh, what a complete disaster. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, it's done. Oh wait, it's done. You're so lucky, chat. You're so lucky. I was about to play that game for like 5 hours. Like, not even kidding you. It was over for you. I was gonna play the game for like several hours. You just see me play like Guild Run for the next like 3 hours, and you'd be like, no, please, no, stop playing it, please. No, God, no, please. You're lucky today. We do. Fuck. So. Fuck. I'm gonna look this up. How about? Let's look the version for the time. There's caching issues. Like, it has to be. Yeah, wrong version reported. There's a caching issue. Now, how do I get rid of it? How do I actually, like... It's weird, because the version is there. It's uploaded to the crates.io database of stuff. I should be able to just... Base conflict, like, until no versions... Or maybe that's not the case. Oh, wait. Give me a second. I remember what this was. DevTools didn't receive an RC. After cleaning the build dir, it now works. There's gotta be like a... It's gotta be an easier way than cleaning up my entire build directory, right? Because the build's gonna take another 30 minutes. I really should have done this beforehand, but this is also the first time I've run into... Well, the second time. I ran into two times. So usually the builds are not this bad, but like sometimes you do run into issues where it's kind of weird. I'll see to do... But I swear it's there. In the crates. Like, it has the crate for the... Like, a Bevy camera controller. It's there. Weird. How do I clear, like, the cargo clear crate cache? You want to manually delete data from the cache. How do I clear the cargo crate cache? Cargo cache cleaning. No. Cargo can't find version of package to install. Cargo build can't find version of package to install, despite it existing in crates IO. You know what I mean? Like what's the... How to assure... I should be on nightly now. Wait, actually, maybe I didn't place that file in the right place. Rust toolchain toml. Maybe it has to go somewhere. Rust toolchain. Where does this go? Directories can be assigned their own Rust toolchain with a Rust up override. When the directory is saying no, it's .toml. The toolchain file. Here we go. In these cases, can be named called Rust toolchain.toml. Yeah, I did this. You know what? Maybe I can copy over even more files. Wait, please give me a second. I have a working project that's also on Bevy 0.19, so it's weird that it doesn't work. It's a stream UI thing that you saw, so it should just work. So instead, I'm just gonna copy the things over that I think is the problem, and it should just work. When in doubt, you just copy things over, and it should just work. It's not working. Weird. Actually, kind of weird. One project builds, but the other doesn't build. Why? Despite the fact that they're both set up the exact same way. If I look at this and I look at this like everything here, okay, that's the line, and I go over here and I go to... The only difference is that one's on 0.19, the other one's on 0.19.0. I mean, we could just do 19 and see what happens, but no, still nothing. That's weird. That's weird. But one project builds, but the other one doesn't build. Why? I mean, maybe if I build the stream UI thing, maybe it breaks on release too, right? Like if I cargo build release the stream UI onto release mode, maybe it breaks too. No, that doesn't make sense because it has all the dependencies installed somewhere or like downloaded somewhere, but it just can't find the dependencies. Unless there's something missing from the rest of the file, which is probably the case. Because I bet you if I do like this, I look at them side by side, and I do a diff, and I look at the diff, I bet I did something stupid. I bet I did something stupid. I bet I did something stupid. Sorry, please leave remote. I actually don't know why this isn't why it's not building. Also, I do need backtraces on. Turn on backtraces for the debugging stuff. I figure out why this thing doesn't build. It's so weird. Now it's not finding the dynamic library one. So now, sorry, you also can't see anything. And now it's not finding the I have the override file in. It's using the nightly tool chain, but I will build. What's weird is that it's still specifying 0.19.1, even though it's like here, it's basically that. Huh. What did I fuck up? I was also doing some other things with my Rust install. But I can't remember what I did. Location search creates IO index. How this? Cargo not finding version that exists in create.io index. There we go. Still not getting the correct version. There's a registry folder. What? It read cargo fetch? What the hell is cargo fetch? I've never used that command. Cargo fetch? Well, that doesn't work. I deleted this. Edit this. Commented all out except this. I mean, I'm curious what happens if I do this. If I do this. If I get rid of all the features, this will build. If I get rid of all the features, this will build, but that's not what I need. I need this to build. The reason why this is failing is because this feature needs to pull in a crate to make the feature work, and that crate is the dynamic library itself to make the dynamic linking way to make the compile times for a debug faster. I also need the crate for this and like these like dev helpers to work. That way I can do the debug picking tools for it to work, which is also in its own crate. The problem is that when it's trying to get these, it's not resolving the correct file from the registry, even though it exists on the registry on crates.io as like a released version. Is that true that it's a released version? Yeah, it is. It's right here. At least 2 days ago. Which means if it was released 2 days ago, it must be my registry not being updated. But how come it's not being updated? I don't fucking know. That's a weird issue. It's because I ran out of disk space. Oh my fucking god. I know why. It's because I ran out of disk space, so something happens. This is an edge case that happens when you run out of fucking disk space. Oh my god. I have a feeling if I just delete this. Just delete this whole fucking folder. Just delete the whole folder. It's because when we did that, I ran out of disk space and everything died. That's why. So now if I do it again, give them a moment. I wonder if it I wonder if it downloaded it and it wrote it into like a cached file of like, oh, we have this package, but it couldn't download it because there was not enough space. So it's like in whatever cache file that it has, like whatever the fronting file is, it's like, oh, we have this, but it's like it actually doesn't have it, so the whole thing breaks. I wonder if that's why. That would be funny. But let's see if it even builds first to see if my theory is correct. Because I ran out of space. That's why that's cheese chat. That's why streaming is the hardest job. Because guess what? If I want to go get like more space to be able to like fit things on it, guess what I have to do? I have to go and buy another SSD. You know how expensive SSDs are? PC part picker. Look. You want like a cool Samsung SSD? Cool Samsung, huh? You want to build a PC with your new like PC build with your SSD, huh? You want like a cool storage, cool SSD, huh? You want a cool SSD, yeah? Motherfucker, it's $400. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why is it so expensive? The 8 terabyte one is $2,000. Okay, this thing wasn't. I mean, this thing was also expensive back then too, but still. Holy shit, $2,000 for 8 terabytes is crazy. What the hell? You see what I mean? How was I supposed to know? You can't even buy an SSD anymore. It's why I gave up on like getting more space. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? Anyways, while this is building, let's just write some code and hope that, and we'll just continue writing code and hope that it works when it goes to compile. Okay. Because the beauty of a language is that you don't need an LSP to tell you how to write code. You just write code the way that you think that you should write code. See how my LSP died? That's because it doesn't know what the fuck is going on. My LSP is like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're hurting me. And it's okay. It's supposed to hurt. So this will work. This is the camera, okay? So we have the scene here, okay? We need some way to spawn in a bunch of like monkeys. So it's like the idea is like this is a monkey, okay? So it's like spawn monkey. This is a function. You would do impulse scene, so that way we do BSN this. And the monkey, we need a couple of things. Because it's an ECS system, or because it's an ECS engine, you can build a bunch of components for it that like can be anything, including holding data. But you can also have these components just like be like, oh, just like tag components, kind of like it's like a unit component with like I think. But we have some values that we want for these monkeys while this thing is like slowly building and dying. I don't know, like something's wrong. Everything's slowing down. It's compiling Naga. Sorry, Naga's for the web GPU thing. It's for the was it the web was it? It's not web GPU. The web no, it's yeah, it is. It's part of the web GPU thing, but it's specifically for like shaders, right? I think it's compiling the shaders from like whatever the shading language is into whatever the target platform language is. But yeah, this okay. We know what we want the monkeys to have. They have a hunger, and they have different moods and like sort of like stats that they have to deal with. Okay, these stats the player can manipulate in order to get them to write certain types of words. Each stat should actually be tied to some sort of like way to write words, but also not just moods, maybe even like the type of word. Again, elitism, writing fancier words, I think is funny. We could also be like I don't know, like a shameful or like a guilty. We can make a monkey type that's like very, very shameful and then guilty and is trying to hide themselves, or like, you know, is like super horny to write the sinful words, right? There's a lot of potential for this mechanic over here. There's a lot of potential. But at the baseline, we do need to define these things and actually figure out like what it should look like. I think for now we just sort of go like this to be like very simple, but we're just like I don't know. They're like, what's it called again? Sorry. We'll just do like a number. Fuck it. Elitism. I'll figure out the actual like feelings of these afterwards, but like let's just say like something like this. It's gonna be a number that you can kind of scale up and down, like closer towards 0. Maybe on a scale of like 1 to 10. Maybe on a scale of like 1. Maybe on a scale of like 1 to 10. Yeah. And then like 0 means that they feel no joy and they're completely sad or something, right? Stuff like that, etc. They have a hunger, which is like I don't know, something like this too. The values don't really matter. Everything's under the hood is just like a 32-bit, but it's your CPU can like pack it all in together or something. There's like instructions to like pack it in tighter that happen transparently to you. I don't remember how it works, but something like that. Okay, don't need too much for hunger. We just do this, and then what else do we need? We also need a way to determine like monkeys and the speed that they type at. Should there be like different monkey roles, and also like a way to place them in the world? You know what I mean? Because like they have to have their own typewriter, right? Do monkeys have their own workstations? Or do monkeys sort of like, oh shit, maybe that's one of the things, right? You have to start out with an open office, sort of like a slum, sort of like a workshop, sweatshop type of deal. And then you have to like slowly build it up towards being something that the monkeys have their own desk. And they have like, I don't know, oh my god, chat, we could have monkey management. Holy fuck. We could have middle manager monkeys. Wait, the idea has potential. Middle manager monkeys. And that would be pretty interesting to have. Because the middle manager monkeys could be like, oh, like the middle manager monkeys trying to like force the monkeys to like work overtime or something. Oh shit, working hours. Maybe we need to think about like monkey housing too, right? Whether do the monkeys integrate into society? How about we say yes? Okay, wait. Middle management hierarchy for the monkeys. Did it fix the error? Still compiling. Middle management hierarchy for the monkeys. Monkeys need places to sleep and live. Player starts out in an open office and has to eventually get separate offices for a monkey to make them happier. What if like you can promote a monkey from like a basic monkey to like a super monkey? Like you know how like Bloons has like the super monkeys? It's like the monkey that says initiating hack or something, right? We could do the same thing. Oh my god. You can give you can give awards to your favorite monkeys to promote them, and then they like get skills. So the awards is like your EXP pool, and you can spend your EXP on certain monkeys if you want to make them stronger. And then maybe there's like, I don't know, monkey archetypes. So it's like, I don't know, monkey archetypes, kind of like Bloons. There we go. That's a good game. I think this is a 10 out of 10 game. Honestly, in my mind, monkeys typing things, 10 out of 10. We have like a, I don't know, what's like a, base typing cooldown. Actually, this should be like huge. Like, there should be anything. No, U32 is insane. From a gameplay perspective, it'd be too high. This goes up to 256, and I think that's enough. 256 seconds is a lot of seconds to wait. It'd be so boring to wait more than 30 minutes for a monkey to like type. Imagine you wait 10 minutes for like a monkey. Imagine you wait half an hour for a monkey to type hello. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be so mad. So 256 seconds is probably the max this would ever be. And then like current typing cooldown is like a timer that is like always ticking down. You know, current typing timer is like somewhere there. That's probably good. U32. This is just the single component. Do I have to do anything to? I forgot what components have. Sorry, there's something about the components. The quick start guide. Getting started. ECS components. This thing, derived component. Now we have this, and then it's like tick typing is this. How do you get time again? What's time? What's time? Time. No. Time. No. Time. No. Resources. Time. Ah, here we go. There we go. This thing. Resource time. I think this thing gives you delta time too, right? I think. I don't know. 58. Or like when it last ticked. So time dot. Well, I don't have the LSP. On. Does this take me to the docks? Oh, thank God it does. Okay, good. Time, real time. Mm-hmm. As first time steps, maybe pause or scaled. Oh shit, we do actually need like a virtual time because it's like, yeah, we do actually need virtual time. We do actually. Uh-oh. No. I didn't want the actual like Vim help doc. Sorry. Because we want the player to be able to fast forward, right? Which clock is called by calling pause. I'm calling pause. Talk about calling down. The game buzz pause. The level 0 needs to take the Let this speed will trend 0. Let me use. It's automatically inserted. Automatically inserted? See time virtual. Now, speed of virtual clock can be called by changing set relative speed twice as fast as real time. Twice as fast at relative speed. So this is the thing. So you can do like fast forward with this thing. It'll like time down faster than anything. That's about the delta time you set by max delta. This serves as it's a game type reason. You can now do this. Reporting the full elapsed time is likely to cause bugs. That's true for the max delta time, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, it's good. Okay. So time the delta. So this is the delta. Let delta equals this. That's the time delta. Okay. Then I need to get every single monkey in my system. So in systems, what you can do is you can query for things. So the whole thing of the ECS is you can be like, hey, I'm gonna get all these monkeys and like work with these monkeys, and you have a query for that, which I forget how to write. That's why you go back to the documentation because I forget how to write things. Is it done? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew it. It was all because of I ran out of space. It's all because I ran out of space. I fucking knew it. It's all because I ran out of fucking space that the whole thing didn't work. I fucking knew it. I can't believe it must have wrote to a cache file and was like, hey, sorry, this cache file doesn't really exist. I don't really know what you want me to do with this, but in my cache file, I see that I downloaded something, but it no longer exists, so I don't really know how to help you. Now, if I bump this up, what happens? Okay, now we truly experiment here. Okay, it still works. It's all because of my lack of space on my PC. It's all because of my. See, now we have a debug picker, and now we can see things. And I wonder if like I can see even like the IDs of the thing. I guess this doesn't really report the IDs, but it would be nice if I could. There we go. That's easier. It's good. There we go. I don't know what happened to the LSP. Okay, now it's fucking dying. Exit code 1. Does anybody know where the LSPs save their like temporary locations for shit? Does anybody know where that is? I need to go here. So just go here. See. There we go. Go here. Go here. Go to this folder. Look over here. Firefox. Open it in the Firefox. I don't care. Fuck it. What? Warning. Ran out of fuel while searching for a path for the item. Salsa ID? What the fuck is a salsa? Chat, why does it say crate with a K? What is this? Why does it say... What is salsa? Huh? Okay, well, something's wrong here. Unknown binary. Unknown binary in official toolchain. Oh my god, I have to actually... Sorry, it's the nightly toolchain. I have to install Rust Analyzer in the nightly toolchain. Sorry, just give me a moment. Rust up. Rust up. Rust up. Rust up. What was it? Rust Analyzer. It's only installed in the stable for me at the moment, so it's like it doesn't work. Fuck this song. We just keep moving, okay? Just like keep on moving. Fuck it. I'm mad. I'm fucking mad. Man, rest up. To specific toolchain. Oh, okay. Here we go. What's it called again? I think it's like Rust this analyzer. Yeah. Was it there? How do I see like see all components on toolchain? Holy fuck. Rest up component. Oh, it's this chiller guy. Oh, it's this chiller guy. It is the chilled guy. Well, I have Clippy too, eh? Yeah, I gotta install Clippy too. Rest up list toolchain. Nightly. Oh no, I've installed. So I flip installed, rest analyze installed, rest form installed. Okay, it should be good. Yeah, okay. So now if I open this, this should be okay now. So I kind of forgot to like install everything. If we're gonna switch over, I should have maybe. So this should. Okay, well it's running. It's doing something. We'll know when it's done when it says like, hey, thank you for coming for business. When this is no longer waiting for a file lock on the build directory, that means that the LSP is done. I need to remember to go fix my Lua line thing. I don't know, I gotta fix this like Lua line. I don't know, like to do... Oh shit, sorry. To do add section that shows current LSP status. Also, I need to change... yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, so add section that shows current LSP status, because right now I have no fucking clue what's going on. It's funny that they say this chill guy too, because it's like he is very, very chill. But it's also like funny because like I think he only sounds chill because of the way that he raps. It's like such a chill way of rapping that like it sounds like that. But the things that he says when you translate it over is kind of insane. Like it's like, oh, this guy is just rapping about like making money and stuff. It's just, but I definitely like that. Like, there's something interesting about the way that he like raps. Something about that style of like rapping is very. It's very catchy. It's very soothing at the same. It's very odd. Okay, there we go. So the build directory is done. I now have my LSP. It's running. Okay, good. So now we can actually see what the code does. Now I know what the fuck all this does. In fact, I can even see if this code is correct. So now I can go like this. We can now see no information available. Why? 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 What? What's the LSP command again? It's like LSP status, LSP framework, LSP restart, LSP restart. Oh, there we go. Okay, so basically, I need to write a query for all the monkeys, which I don't remember how to. Wait this. And we now need to do this. But so you basically you could run a query and it's like, okay, with this query, it's only gonna get those things that you have to deal with. And because it gets it all in like one thing, you can work with it all. I don't really need a name. I just need to do like I actually just like need this. With wait, not this. I need monkey. What's it called again? My monkey doesn't exist. Sorry. I commented out my monkey, so he no longer exists. This query is going to guess every single monkey. There we go. And then just do like monkeys. Fuck it. Monkeys query. I don't know. We'll just be very verbose. Every single monkey. I'll just write like a simple loop for now. But like it really should be like, oh, you should use the different iterator things here. Every single monkey, we're going to change the current typing cooldown, current typing timer, minus equal delta, which is what? Delta is what? It's a duration. Oh shit! What the fuck is a duration? Oh shit! It's a rust. Sorry, you can't even see the code. Sorry, it's a restoration. This bad boy is a duration. And what's a restoration again? I can't remember. I will say there's like a lot of like abstractions for certain things around time, which I also really enjoy. It's like it seems painful, but it's like if you've ever had to deal with time, having these abstractions helps a lot. Because I can't imagine having to like write the same. Because in JS, like you really do write the same thing over and over and over again, every single time. That's milliseconds. Well, actually, you can just do this because I think it's implemented for minus. Like it does the automatic thing, right? So it should be okay. Maybe. My LSP is not reporting anything, though. No, let's see. Something's wrong. Might need to fix my system a little bit more. I think running out of space really fucked a lot of things up, chat. I think running out of space really fucked up a lot of things. Because, like, there is... This is like, okay? Pause the music. There is no tool in the world that can handle every single error that you throw at it. And a running out of space error is like the hardest thing to deal with because what do you do when you run out of space? It's not like you can go back. It's too late. A lot of changes have to happen and they're basically immutable. Well, not immutable. They're basically irreversible what happened. So all you can do is suffer. And just hope that the person using the system knows how to recover from the problem. I'm just lucky that I know somewhat about how package managers work. If that was somebody's first time, they'd be doomed. And it's not even like it's not even Rust's fault. It's AI's fault. Because if AI didn't exist, SSDs would be cheaper and I would have more space and nobody would ever run into this issue. Welcome to my TED Talk. This guy's crazy. If monkey the current typing timer less than or equal to was 0. And what we do is monkey the current type timer equal monkey that base typing cooldown. I'm sure that's fine. U8 into U32 is fine. We'll fit. And then, what do I need to do? I need to generate a ward, right? So we need some way to store the wards that the player has. You only have one ward store, probably. Though, like, a split screen multiplayer of this game would be funny to have, where you have multiple things. I think we just have, like, the one ward store, so we make our own resource. I think the way to make your own resource, I think you make your own. Can you make your own resource again? This thing. Ah, this thing. Here we go. Let's go. um, I'll also explain what I'm thinking here too, but it's like the ward store. Ward store, derive resource. If you have multiple copies of a word, then it doesn't really matter that you have multiple copies of the word. It's really basically all the same word gets condensed into a stack of the same word, so you just pick one from your stack of the same word. But let's say you have like multiple copies of the word fuck yeah, right? It's not really a word. Sorry, that wasn't a word. Let's say you have multiple word copies of the word come. You don't want to see a list of like 8 different comes. You just want to see it stacked on top, and it says you have 8 comes to you have 8 comes to use. And every word has an ID. So really, what you kind of want is to actually make it so that you store these in a hash map of the IDs to the word, because you have to do that anyways to be able to actually like generate the stories without just like having text copied everywhere. It'll just be based on ID, and it pulls from a single database of words. It's fine. That database can be anything. It could be an asset or a single global resource. Doesn't really matter. But the thing that's interesting is that in doing that, what you can do... How do we store it then? What we could do is store it based off of just a hash map of like the word. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird resource to have, but that's basically it. This one, I think, fixed hasher. There we go. Good. Use the fixed hasher one. This ID... I don't know what this ID is. And then also, like a word is not really a string because you can't really modify it. Like a word, I don't want people to modify a word like a string. Or like, I don't want to accidentally do that with a word. Really, I kind of want like a new type for like a word that is a string behind the scenes, but it's specifically lacking all of the ability to work with it as if it's like a string. So for now, string ID, and we have a word. There we go. Is that how it works? Yeah. So you do this. You then insert it in, and then you have like the number of words in this. But you have to have like a number of words too. So really, it's the it's not really the word. It's like you need like a, I don't know, just like, no, fuck it. Just like give me a second. I'm trying to cook here. I'm trying to cook word ID. You can have up to, I don't know, like, you don't need more than 200. No, but people want to stack up words, right? The point of a game like this is you want to keep stacking up words. Can you go into word depth? Chat, do you think we could make the monkeys go into word depth? Like, you have to take a word loan? You have to pay off that loan? That'd be very complicated, because it's like, do you pay off the loan with like different moods of words? Or do you pay off the loan with the same word? I don't know. Please! Stick with one genre! Stick with one fucking genre! I guess we could do like a word depth mechanic, because that would be funny, right? It'd be so painful though to do that. Do we word depth? I'm trying to think how it would work. If you have a word depth mechanic, do you pay it off with like any word that's like similar genre? Would you pay it off with the exact word? If it's the exact word, it becomes frustrating. But what if you really need that word to write your story? And then who do you buy the words from? But that could be an angle of like a way that a player spends money early, but then by late game it doesn't matter, and then early the player is overstressed on the amount of money that they have. This is hard. You know what? we stick it like this. This is the number of words that you have based on this word ID. We have like another thing that's like I don't know, the like word map. Okay, this is like the word map. Everything in here is the word map. This is like words by IDs. It's very verbose with the naming, but it's fine. You do word ID to words, okay? Word ID to word, and then you pull that over. It's just it's a weird relationship, but the reason why this is important is because when you're writing something, you just fill it out by the IDs behind the scenes. So when we send it to somebody else, you're just sending a bunch of numbers, and you're not sending text, which could be manipulated in like a weird way. That way, you always have the words that fit, and it's based on like your client. So it's like if your word is this, even if the other person mods their word to mean something else to make it funnier, it won't make any sense on. You know what I mean? Like it makes more sense for the online thing. That should be okay. And then this word map is like a copy of the one from the server. If we're gonna do that online feature, and it should be okay. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. So we do that. Not with person. Sorry, there's no person. There we go. Now I got my hints back. There we go. I like when my LSP tells me things. See? Because when my LSP tells me things, I feel good. I feel nice. Oh wait, sorry. Dot as millis. I don't even think I need to do that conversion. I think I might even know. Fuck it. Yeah. I think that's good. I think it makes sense. We do that. Don't do what I'm doing right now, what you're seeing on screen. Don't do that. That's bad. Also, sorry, I need to do this. Okay. And then over time, when they make words, depending on the monkey stats, we have to calculate some algorithm that says like what word to give. But I'm too lazy to do the algorithm today. So what we're just gonna do is like, make word. It sounds stupid. I don't know. Spawn word. I guess like I want to use the word spawning for spawning things into the world, not necessarily, but it is spawning into the world in terms of like also kind of like a resource. So this is okay. Yeah, fuck it. We make a word. This is gonna take in a monkey. Okay, it's gonna take in a single monkey, and this monkey will have all the stats. It will read the stats of the monkey to give you a word. But for now, I'm not gonna do that. What it's gonna do instead is just like have that. I do need the resource though of the word map. I can do this word map, res word map, and then we can do word map res word map. And I have to do over here. I have to insert the resource, a custom resource. Resource word map. This is derive. I cannot find value. A struct named word map exists in a different scope. Yeah, I know. I need to, derive this default because it's easier. Derive this default. There we go. And I go over here and then I just do this. So now we have the word map and we have the word store. Right? So now we've got the word map and the word store. They're in the system. They're in as resources. This thing's going to pull the word map. It's going to get all the words inside here. And then it's not really a default so much as we actually do the impl default for word map type thing. And this is where we actually do the actual, like, I guess like the filling. Sorry, it's a stupid music video problem on YouTube all over again. I hate how YouTube has this obsession with giving you music videos. It's like I don't want a music video. I just want the songs in my list that have no music video. That's what I'm craving. But yeah, we do that. We had to implement it for that. We fill it up with a bunch of words just as like the default implementation. We set it all up beforehand. Holy fuck, that's a lot of words. Is there no easier way to like populate this list? is there no easier way to populate this entire fucking list of like words? after watching those videos that I posted, you did decide that you should know everything about the Chinese rap scene. So now you know about the Chill Guys cheating scandal. The fact that he apparently likes feet. And who MC Hot Dog is. Sorry, wait. One, it's crazy that he cheated on somebody because he's like a 6 out of 10 in my eyes. Two, what do you mean he likes feet? What? And who the fuck is MC Hot Dog? In China? Wait, Taiwan. Taiwanese rap artist. MC Hot Dog. Chat, this shirt is gonna get this shirt is going to get me banned. What was it? He's like the OG or something. Yeah, known as the father of Taiwanese hip hop and is known for his use of explicit lyrics in his song. Oh, I'm sorry. He's known for his explicit use, but like when I say things like "come," everyone goes, "The nerve of this streamer." Fuck you. I was there first, buddy. He started in 2001. Holy shit. Okay, no, it makes sense. If he started in like 2001, then it absolutely makes sense why he's considered the like forefather of the genre there. Because like, I don't know how to say this, but the 2000s, I think people were still obsessed with the Beatles. You know what I mean? Like I think John Lennon was still alive then. It all makes sense. This was before John Lennon died. So like he was able to like break in despite John Lennon still like being there, yeah? Please give me a second. Okay, I'm back. This word list, we're gonna fill this word list, okay? But also that is crazy because it's like you would like, is that really what people do? It's like, oh shit, I had no clue that like I will always find it funny that that's the naming scheme for somebody's rap name too, because it's like what do you mean that like that's your naming scheme? But also I am glad that you learned about this stuff because like I feel like sometimes the algorithm sucks, but sometimes when the algorithm hits, it expands your worldview and you're like, holy shit. Because that's the thing that I think about a lot is like how hip hop is primarily it's like a Western thing, right? So like when it gets like transferred overseas and stuff, like how does it get transferred? Who's the person who brings it over? How like how does it actually build upwards into something interesting, right? Like it's like how is it that like these things can break away from their strangle, from their like cage of like, you know, wherever they start from and enter into the global scene? It's because of people like that who are willing to like take those first steps and call themselves MC Hot Dog. But also like, why the fuck would you call yourself MC Hot Dog? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would you call yourself MC Hot Dog? This isn't what I would recommend. But wait, actually, maybe can't I do don't hash maps have a way to do a like a from values? Don't they have like a way to like hash map? You can construct one in place. Isn't there a way to construct one in place like this? Yo. Hash. This is an nightly only experimental macro. Okay, well I'm a nightly, so it's fine. Willing to use an experimental macro because it makes my life easier. Fuck. Maybe I literally don't have it. There we go. So it's hash map. There we go. So now you need. So how does it work? So you do key to value in that format. So you do like, I don't know. This is gonna be weird for now, but it's like this is how it is. Also, capitalization is gonna be really fucking weird, actually. This is why I wanted to... What? Use of unstable library feature? Yeah. This compiler was built on... What? Oh, I had to add it to the attributes? I'm too lazy for that. That's hard. I'm way too lazy for that. How about we do... what's the from again? Was it from... From. Here we go. That's easier. Hash map from... And this is the thing. And what is this? It's tuples, right? It's a tuple of values. First one is the key, second one is the thing. Okay, so we do one, come. It's a word ID, so it's like word ID this. But also, I realize now, this is the reason why we have this, because words... You want to apply like modifiers to a word. Because we store everything as this. You know what I mean? Everything as this. But what you really want is something like you don't want to store everything as. Also, sorry, the thing is back. Sorry. You don't want to. You don't want. Because sometimes when you display it, maybe we want the player to apply text effects. Like, you can also send your features now. Maybe we want the player to apply text effects and stuff too. And the player should also be able to choose when they capitalize something, right? Oops. Capitalization determined by the player at their choice. So a word is not really just this. Like a word is actually a lot more than this. It's not just a new type for a string. It's specifically a word has all of these. Also, maybe you need to do. Also, I know my code is shit, but it's fine. It's okay. Maybe I should just do impl. The problem is that like a word that's in the system is different from a word that's being used. Like a word that's in the system is one that's in the system, but a word that's being used is distinct in that that word has a lot more things going on with it in the sense of like it's going to be doing things like applying effects to it, whereas a word is just this. You know what I mean? It's like how do I say this? It's like this. It's like this. This is a word, and then this is content. The content has like the word that it's based off of. Then it has text effects. This is some structure of like, I don't know. Okay? And then you also have something like, it's a structure of something, I don't know. And it's a structure, and it's also like, is capitalized. Right? And really, grammar and punctuation are free. You always have grammar and punctuation to work with. Do we apply automatic rules on grammar and punctuation? Like, do we say after a period it's always a capital? But like, what if you want to? Because like, I want the player to have the stylistic control to write whatever they want. If they want to write a Tumblr post that is all lowercase, I want the player to be able to do that for fun, right? So no, there are no rules involving punctuation. The player just puts them wherever they want. You want to use a semicolon there? Go ahead, have fun. You want to use an M dash? All right, you are a manual AI. Figure it out, okay? That's what I want you to do. I want the way that you present the words to be a for fun thing. That's what I want. Yeah, I got it now. I got it now. I'm a fucking genius. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. So text effects is capitalized, and then there's different text effects which we could do. Yeah. Riot. Quick. We're talking about text effects. What cool text effects do we want here? Sorry, I was spacing out trying to think of like different text effects. Riots. Maybe as like a text effect, maybe it's just enums, right? So we do like all uppercase, right? All lowercase. Oh shit. Italics, bold. You're so annoyed. So you're, oh shit. Was it a bad meeting? Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down. It wasn't a bad meeting. Those are the worst. I hate when like an end of day meeting pisses you off because then you go home and you're pissed off. Even if you work from home. Vibrating text. This is just theory crafting for the other thing. This is just theory. This is just, but vibrating. Oh shit! Actually, vibrating text would be really good for the. We also need genres. Wait, we also need to like place in the genres, on because enum tasks genres. Like it's like again fiction genres. It's like you have like the smut. Am I allowed to put the word smut? And then would this go into any rating problem? Smut, fantasy, drama. You know what I mean? Stuff like this. Vibe rating would be really good for smut. But we can do so like this can have like a bunch of text effects applied to the word. So you can combine them if you want like italics plus vibrating. I don't know how to deal with conflicting ones though. I don't know how to deal with conflicting ones. There has to be like some way to define some that like can't work together, but I think it's okay. Worst case, I'll do it like this for now, but like to do worst case, switch to a bit flag in order to define rules around what can and can't exist together as an effect. That's the beauty of this. Smut, the manager that was supposed to be retired today was still working and training you. 3 hour meeting and she delayed everything. She's doing okay. That's funny because it's like that's somebody who is trying to hang on to the final vestiges of her time there because she's like I don't want to leave because like once I leave it's all over. But also that's crazy because like what do you mean she was training you for 3 hours on like the things that she had to do and then like once she's gone like it's like what's what she can't let go of control. She has nothing left in her life. Okay, listen, when you retire, now you have to go home and be a person. Now you have to be a person. That's scary. Comedy, horror, noir, those are good genres. Actually, maybe we should also raise down. At some point, this documentation is gonna go out of sync. I don't really know what to do about this. Okay, we have to like put the summary, but at some point this will go out of sync. But it's fine. We can just sort of deal with that. Okay. Oh, moods. I also need like moods in a mood. Which is these ones. These ones. If I just copy paste these, I should be good. Aye. Not this, not this, not this. There we go. And then do this. We do this instead. And then do this. Sorry. Wait. No, not happy. Don't lose happy. There we go. You want to shut her access off so she would only train you. But nope, she argued and did all the work. See, that's... Like, at that point... Like, I get the whole point of, like, you know, you don't want to, like, leave and then have nothing left. But it's like... At some point, like you have to be able to like step away and be like, listen, now your time is over, and it's time to like be there, to like be free from it all, and then you don't have to deal with things like oh, you know, the work stuff. But also like, if you don't have that much trust, then it's like you know, like why even bother retire? You know what I mean? Like you might as well just like keep on working at that point. Like if you really want to do that, then just keep on working. Like just step away. You are now retired, live your life. If on the day that I retire, chat, I won't even show up to... I don't even think I would show up to the office. I would just be like, all right. Like, if someone comes and asks me a question, I would just tell them, figure it out. I don't know. See you, man. I'm gone. Peace. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Crazy that I do sinful before anxious. You missed the conversation where we were trying to figure out where anxious fits, okay? The problem is that anxious is I didn't want to have too much of like a specific genre. So like creepy includes anxious. It's just like it's like a generic bucket. Although angry and exciting are very close to each other. Very, very close. I kind of want to like put these into the same thing. Well, this is a unscientific game. This is a game based around the idea of like what could be there. Bored? No. No. There's too many moods. The moods are attached to the words. It has to be generic. Because I worry that from a gameplay perspective, if it's too specific, then the player is gonna have a hard time finding a word that fits in that space, and then they'll have to like suffer the whole like I can't even write this poorly because they want a specific word that I don't have because the monkey hasn't given me that word. You know what I mean? Because the monkeys type whatever that they want to. So it does make me think of like maybe words have scores. You know what I mean? Maybe it scores differently per axis. Yeah, maybe it scores differently per axis. So it's like you could have a word that's like a poor creepy word that like gives you less score than a good creepy word, which gives you very high score. That actually might be fun. But I worry that limits the creativity of the player. Because it's like, when you add a scoring system, then people will only use the high scoring ones for that genre. But I don't want a score system because I want people to be free to write anything that they want, as long as it sounds vaguely remotely like something that like kind of fits within these genres. Because the whole point of the game is to take the words that your monkeys make to like write with. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, yeah. Also, these are string slices, but it doesn't. I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. It's just to uh to do impl from for string. Let's just do that later. It's too much work. Oh, wrong one. Do this. Do this. There we go. So we have come. Eh? Hmm? Why do you expect that? Oh my god, because it's a tuple. Sorry, it's a tuple type. I'm missing the tuple type. Here we go. Eh? Oh. Eh? Oh. There we go. Word ID. Fuck. There we go. EQ partial EQ. Oh yeah, hash. This needs hash. Into sock. Come into sock. Come into sock. That would be good. You know what? Like a Rust programming game where you kind of write these things out and it sounds like this would be really good. But yeah, I commiserate with your pain of having to deal with people like that. It's so unfortunate because like on the one hand, I like commiserate with them and the pain of losing that facet of their identity. On the other, it's like it's time for you to go home and like live your retired life and to let the people there work on their own because like they don't need you anymore. And like you should be happy to not be needed so you can go and live your life. Will this run? It'll run. Okay, so that's like the boxes. That's fine. Okay, so we have this one. Genres. Words have genres. Okay, this is also why this can't be this. Sorry, this has to be actually this. Sorry. It's like kind of weird for this. No! No, I don't want them to be here. I just want to live my life and be free. But it is hard. Like it's so hard because like for you, it's like a waste of time for that end of day thing too. And now you have to like end your day, and it takes so long because you're drained from a meeting. Honestly, meetings are so boring too. So it's like I like get it too. It's very hard. I think we just construct this. That's why you need to have a sense of self outside work. Yeah, exactly. Like you need that sense of self. But I feel like some people just like don't have that sense of self. Like it's so hard. I see the problem now. This construction is kind of weird. Maybe I don't even have this as this. That way it's easier to construct for me. And then moods. We do a vector of mood. Really, this should just be like a bit flag to do bit flags. What's the performance? Does anybody know anything about performance tuning? Does anybody know if like bit flags are still even good, or like if it's actually worse for things? Like presumably there's like some level where it's like not actually that good to have like a bit flag because it doesn't really matter, but because it's twiddling with the bits, like it's kind of hard for the system to like know how to optimize it, and so it gets even worse. Versus having like a vector of like enum values, like it should be a lot better in the long run because it's like simpler to like manage from like a compiler level. No. It's more like more easy to predict access patterns and stuff like that, like and like ways like manipulated. Like it should just work better. No, because like let's say you like pull out like a word from wherever and it's like 64 bits and you like waste all those bits because you need like a bit flag. You don't even use it all. No. Versus like maybe maybe it can pack it all into one thing. It can pack it into like one like word thing, and just like you'll pull it into like all the cache line, right? No, am I crazy or am I stupid? 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 Yeah, that second voice wasn't me. Last time when I said, "Am I crazy or am I stupid?" That was me though. that was me. I think we actually have a good set of features here. I think maybe we're basically almost done, but yeah, I need to figure out this thing. Also, I realize no, it doesn't make any sense. Bit flags are way better because flipping a bit is like a single instruction. It's like very simple. It's like a very simple instruction too, right? So it has to be easier, but I don't actually know. I don't actually know anymore if that's true or if like all the different layers means that it's worse. I'm not really sure anymore. You know what? Optimization is a problem for later. Right now, let's focus on getting it out the door. Yeah, but I do have to go. So this is kind of a good spot to leave it in. But basically, we have the core parts of the game. The monkey spawns, the monkey types down. Over time, the monkeys type. Every monkey has like a different timer as well as like a duration, like a default duration of how long they like take. Different monkeys have different statistics that like cause them to generate different words. Like to do take into account stats of the monkey to determine what words they're most likely to make, right? Based on the mood of the word, and then like we can do that over and over, and then we just store the words inside of like a word store, and then the player can just pull it out and use it to write things. And it's just an idle game. It's like very simple to make. It's very quick and easy. It's not that complicated. See, really the hardest part is actually categorizing every single word in the English language without AI. It's like listen, I don't know how to say this. When AI got a bad rap, it fucked it for all of us. When AI got a bad rap, think about this. It meant that nobody could use it, including the programmers who need it to like be able to do things that is specifically like AI is really good at, which is like content categorization. It doesn't even have to be good. We just do like a quick first pass on it based on some training data that like we do ourselves, and it would just figure out the rest hopefully in some way. I don't really know. But like, yeah, because AI is downhill and it sucks of everything. We can't use it. Because, like, this is a tedious task that has no real need to be done manually. We could just, like, I mean, but this is also why it's fun to, like, offload it to people in the sense of, like, the early access, you put in feedback. It's like, this word should have these tags instead as, like, a UI thing. So, it's going to be good. So, content is come into, and then moods are, I don't know. From, can I do a from actually? Can I do like a vec from? I can. Okay. Vec from what is this? Mood. Happy. Was it happy? What did we end up on? It was happy, right? It's happy. Sinful. Happy. Sinful. Yeah. Exciting. Can you be angry as you come? Maybe come is the one word that fits everywhere. It's like angry, creepy. It's like everything. Happy, sad, sinful, angry, exciting, creepy. This might be the best word in the English language because it has fucking everything. Sorry, wrong song. I didn't want to play this one. That's from the movie, or like that's from the show. I can't remember what the show is called now, but it's a really good show. We need to figure out the rest of this next time. But from this, we have the beginnings of a game that is actually going to be kind of weirdly fun in its own way. I don't really know, but it is going to be like, oh shit, this is like this is how you do it, right? So, sorry, it's playing the music video version again. This fucking shit sucks. But that's what we're gonna do, chat. That's what we're gonna do. This is the game. The monkeys give you words over time. It ticks down, and then we spawn in monkeys with different stats. You start with like a small office, and you build yourself up, and then you can keep adding mechanics to it. Okay, so over time, if you feel like you have any mechanics that you want to add on top of the ones that like were added, because a lot of these features came from UChat, and honestly, these are really good features. Like just the idea of like having to keep them entertained and like, oh yeah, boredom, having to keep them like and like ways to customize them, like keycaps, microtransactions, they're like mood, they're like different stats and stuff like that, to like key layouts and stuff to like build like different ways to build different types of stats. These are good. Okay, if you have any more ideas, send them over. And just like save them for the programming stream. Save them somewhere where you want to add them. Don't post them in like Discord yet. Just save them in your mind, because when we do it live, I think it's a lot more fun, so that we don't like so that we can all see it together at the same time. Okay, then then we've made an amazing game. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the programming stream. I think it's time to call it here.